Well, hello, YouTube. How's it going out there? Great that everyone can make it. If you're new here, I am the Comic Relief Crusader, better known as Mike, better known on TFW 2005 as Grifter Prime, and an all right, okay guy. So, I want to say hello to everyone in the chat. We got first guy here, the Adventures of Tiffany Valentine channel. Hello, Transformerites. How's it going? Well, nice to meet you. The Adventures of Tiffany Valentine channel. That's a mouthful. Oh my God. Nice to see you here. And hey, we got the Titan. Hail, Comic Relief Crusader. Hail to you, dude. Nice to see you back, man. So, so nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Who else we got here? We got Loyal Variable. It's showtime. Yes, it is. It's totally showtime. I'm on the fence about getting this guy, anticipating this video. Well, hopefully you came to the right place. So I'm just going to let you know, look, normally I am not a toy reviewer. I am not like MGO. I'm not like Bobby Skullface. I'm not like, like a bunch of other toy reviewers, because I talk about other stuff online. But, I am the guy that does help out Keith and work with Keith and, and do all that kind of fun, happy stuff behind the scenes. So, Titan there, how do the Constructicons play with those trumpets? Yeah, well, some of them have mouths, not all of them. So, but I can't fathom a guess. It's a cartoon. Who cares? Let's see. We got M. Warif. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, who says, this looks so much better than fan stores. Oh, dude, you got no idea. Well, maybe you do. So I'm not sure. Anto Lewis, my dude. What's up, man? Nice to see you, dude. Great that you're here. And, I remember this guy, Bumblehide. What's up? So what's up to you, man? Nice to see you. Anto, dude, nice to see you, man. Great that you're here again, dude, man. And we also got Dark Helmet, who says, yo. And yo to you, Dark Helmet. Nice to see you, bro. And Prime Convoy number 1, or is it just Prime Convoy 1? How's it going, sir? Nice. It's going marvelous. Just simply marvelous. So, great to see you guys here. 13 people in the chat so far. And so for those of you guys that don't know me, some of you guys actually do, like the Titan and Toon and Prime Convoy. I know you've been here before, and definitely Dark Helmet. But anyway, what I told a bunch of guys is Keith did send me Scrapper. I do have Scrapper right here in my hands. And then I would do a review as soon as I got him, right? A live review, right? Because I told him I would do that, and that's why I ended up getting this figure. And I'm totally going to give you my thoughts. And if you've been here before, when we've been doing an X Transbots kind of review, showing pictures or whatnot, I always take a little bit of a Q&A session, so I can bring a lot of feedback back to Keith. And I can tell you in a roundabout sort of kind of way what he has planned. I can't give everything away because you got to leave a little bit of surprise here and there, right? There are some things I can tell you. There are some things I can't tell you. Or maybe I might allude to some things. So, hey, Hot Rod, I know this guy. So you are the Comic Relief Crusader. Nothing more, nothing less. This is true. So, who else have we got here? We got Bot versus Con. What's up, everyone? Well, what's up with you, Bot versus Con? So nice to see you, dude. And, Bumblehide, you know me as, yes, I know who you are. That's right. I forgot you went by this name on YouTube. So I know who you are, dude. So, okay. So here's the thing. So I'm going to be going over the figure. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight as to what's going on. And Penny, hey Penny, nice to see you. This is everybody. Meet Penny, everybody. She's my lucky penny that always comes on the chat. So there you go. Yeah. So okay, so this is what's going on, okay? Because I do work with Keith, so I don't work for Keith, I work with Keith. So a little bit of a difference. Some of you know me from doing the box art with the quintessons. Ooh, yay, that was fun. I'm a graphic designer, and if anything, as you can obviously tell by my avatar, sometimes I go by this avatar, and other times I go by this avatar. So you might know me under that avatar. So anyway, yeah, I'm a Transformers fan, just like you guys. Okay. Over the past couple of years, it's been a little bit difficult to to collect things because up here in Canada, soon to be the 51st state, part of America, it's going to be so great. It's going to be grand. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be beautiful, right? Things have just been a little bit tough when it comes to collecting, and yeah, so I'm very thankful to Keith for sending this. So we're going to get a little bit into it. I help Keith out with a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to making sure that the scale is right, like for example, right here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown how this kind of went down, because we were talking Constructicons for a while, and Keith wanted to know the proper scale to this. So as you know, I do the scale charts as well, and I wanted to make sure that this figure was pretty close to correct on this, right? So so he knows the scale of these figures. On top of that, I also do the Pantone color work, and here is the Pantone color work that I did for Scrapper. So I want to let you know that I want these, just like you guys that are in the chat right now. I want to get it close to Toon colors as possible, because that's what we remember them from the cartoon, and you need the proper colors to go around, and for close to accurate representation of what's going to be on your shelves, because that's what we all want, right? And just to also let you know, yes, I did push Keith for zone parts, so of Devastator that was in Transformer Zone. So and for those of you that don't know, that came after Victory, and so hopefully he will still include those parts in the rest of the figure. So there you go. So let's see. Feedback for Keith. Finish Abaddon now that Fansource has released Sovereign 2.0. Okay, well, I'll give you a quick answer before I get into everything. And okay, Abaddon, aka Galvatron, is going through a little bit of a fix to get it right, because I have been talking with Keith more and more about the whole QC thing, because I do help him respond to letters and chats that come in, and he definitely wants to put this out so nothing does break. So it's going through a little bit of an extra retool on that Galvatron. Oh yeah, and also Death Wish, because I know a lot of people out there have asked me about the Stunticon Death Wish, as you know, because a lot of people asked me about that. And to quote Keith, because I'm going through my chat with him, is he's doing, because I know it had a little bit of issues when that came out. He's doing a slight redesign to Dead End. Okay, there was a little problem with the molding, and so he does want to release it, and he's fixing it on a little bit of a redesign, just so you know. Okay, so just so all of you know out there, yes, to the liberation of Kanakistan. So yeah, exactly, right? Oh my god. Oh geez, I love my chat. but you know, to everyone out there, no, I am happy being Canadian. Although, you know, hey, I wouldn't mind the almighty American dollar. But you know, I mean, what else can I say? But so yeah, there you go. Okay. So let's get into it. As I show off my big voluptuous kind of gut here while I'm doing this, because like I said before, I'm not exactly, you know, like a reviewer. So I'm trying to set this up as much as possible to kind of accommodate to, you know, be able to show you all of this. So here you go. This is Scrapper. It doesn't really do it justice on camera. Okay. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't got this yet, or if you're still on the fence about it, this does have some really, it's got a really nice weight to it. Really nice. You know, on mine, because I just got it yesterday, so I've been fiddling around with them a little bit more. You know, it has a nice weight to it. The feet here in the front, you know, that's die cast. All right. Antone, send you what? That I am Canadian. I can totally do that. The upper legs here, right here, this is also die cast. Okay. And this here, the chest, that is die cast as well, or at least it feels die cast. It's got that cold metallic touch to it, right? So that is definitely die cast. Now, another thing I want to point out, I'm going to take a sword out because we will get to the accessories, so don't worry. It's a nice gun. I love that gun, and the gun is stuck to his hand. You cantankerous bastard. There we go. Okay, cool. Here's the other thing: the plastic on this, because I know, like in the past, you know, sometimes the plastic didn't feel, you know, too good. It felt kind of cheap. But oh, the figure. Send you the figure. No. This is my dude. So go get your own sandwich. So oh my god. So like his other Constructicon counterpart, you know, this nice guy right here. Yeah, see him already dropping it. These got a really nice plastic to Scrapper. And I got to call it Scrapper instead of Ground Bite because, you know, hey, let's just face it, it's Scrapper. We all know it's Scrapper, you know. That's just me. I go by the character name. I don't go, you know, oh, this is Ground Bite, because I'll never remember that name. But the plastic on this, it feels really good. I mean, it feels really good. It's not a cheap plastic. It's definitely not a cheap plastic. It does feel like a very nice quality plastic to this bad boy. You know, it feels really good. What I am going to do, because, you know, look, in this day and age, it's your dollar that matters, you know, and nowadays we got to make our dollar stretch, right? And you know, I am going to criticize it, even though I work with Keith, you know, because last night there were a couple of things that did happen. Nothing bad, okay, but I just wanted to point out a couple of things, you know, as I'm going to point out today on screen. And I'm going to let you know, there might be a couple of things to really watch out for. So let's see, Titan. For me, XTB is winning the Devastator wars, at least in bot and alt mode. Scrapper is looking good. Yeah, he is. He really is. Hot Rod, yeah, mine is on the way. Looks like a great figure. My only concern is the combiner mode of this figure seems like it might not hold the weight of Devastator. Well, here's the thing. Oh, and I also want to say hello to Ricky. Yo, dude, nice to see you, man. Oh, and we got Rob Wright, Gen X Pop Culture. Is he shorter than Long Haul? Okay, well, I'm gonna let you know, okay, because I gotta do the whole scale thing. Okay, here's the scale. See, it's the freaking perspective of it all. So I'm gonna do this because my camera is at an angle. He's pretty much on par with long haul, and same nice height. If I can get a ruler here, I will show you. So he is on par with long haul. And in case you do want to know, because I did show the scale of this mighty robot, he is. See, you really can't really show it all that well. So I'm going to move long haul, and I'm going to show you as he scales up to Megatron here, Masterpiece Megatron, and he is pretty much on scale with Masterpiece Megatron. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know that. He is. Let's see, the comic show, the Easter egg on arm. Yeah. It's true. It looks, and it does. It looks really good. It really, really does. I'm going to tell you, like I said, the camera doesn't really do it justice. And, so he does scale well with Megatron, the way he should. Okay. I have to do that. So he does. Please don't fall down. And it fell down. Whatever. My sign, not Megatron. I wouldn't do that. That's sacrilege. Let's see. Bot versus Con. Yeah, we just reviewed long haul in preparation for the scrapper. Awesome. Nice. It's going to be good. Let's see. Having both in hand, does the green match up with each other? Yes. That's a good question. You know what? I'm going to say, because I want to get it in the proper light. It does. You know what? I'm gonna say long haul looks slightly, just ever so slightly lighter. Just slightly. But then again, I'm 52 and maybe it's just my eyes. So, but no, actually, you know what? No, it's pretty much on par. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, no, it actually does match up pretty good. So, yeah, I'm gonna say the green does match, because that would just drive me nuts. To have a bunch of Constructicons and the color doesn't match. That would just drive me insane. That would just drive me batty. Yeah, they do look like they match. Yeah, they do. They totally do. 100%. So, okay, so we got Scrapper here. And it's beautiful. It's Hot Rod, to go back to what you said about the combiner mode holding the weight of Devastator. This has it has a really good weight to it for a guy that's going to be the foot of Devastator. It's got proper weight to it. It has a bit of heft to it. So it really, really honestly does. So no, I think you're definitely going to be in good hands. So because the amount of die cast that's in the feet and in the legs, it's not like, how should I put it? It's not like your typical die cast weight. It's a little heavier. So I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good on this. Let's see. The Adventures of Tiffany Valentine channel. Some color of green and purple, not pink like FT. Yeah, exactly. FT, I'm sorry to say, as much as I like Fansoys, they did get that wrong. I color match this precisely because that's what I want, right? Okay, so gonna go through a little bit of accessories. So obviously you got his sword, and it's not too bad. It's a nice metallic silver, so that you can see here. Ooh, shiny. Looks so shiny. So, and it's got a proper length to it, if this is any indication. His sword, yeah, he did have a sword. So, and that's the one thing also. When Keith asked me to do research on a figure, I go through everything. I go through every cartoon and any little gadget that they had in the cartoon, I will send it to them. Whether it's like steel girders, energon cubes. When they were first introduced in season 1, Heavy Metal War. All the parts that they stole, at the beginning of the episode, I included those too. Everything like that. So you got his blaster. And if the camera would actually focus properly, or if my hand would stop getting the jitters. So you got his gun right there. So he's got that. And the thing that everybody wants to see. So you got his trumpets right here. It's a very nice shiny gold color. This is really cool. These are really, really cool. I love that. It's a little shorter than the sword, but hey, it's like at the beginning of the video that I showed, right? They're playing the trumpets at Starscream's coronation. So I did remind him, because obviously you get 2. So one is for long haul. And I reminded Keith, it's like, hey, what about the trumpet for long haul? And he's like, oh yeah, hey, don't worry about it. It's going to be included. So there you go. I reminded him. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's see. Titan says, leg mode puts weight on the scoop and the arms of Scrapper. Do they feel strong enough to hold the weight of 4 other bots? I'm going to get into that, because I'm going to show you. I'm going to transform this thing. I'm going to put him in vehicle mode, and I'm going to show you what goes on when I put him in leg mode. So, just to let you know. And yeah, the sword used to chop up cars to make those civilian drone taxis. Yes, in that one other episode. So you got that. Okay. Now this here, because a lot of people were saying, well, hey, Mike, comic, he doesn't look toon accurate, because hey, he's got these wheels on the shoulder, right? That doesn't look like the cartoon. Well, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Keith included these, okay? And you're probably asking yourself, what the heck are these things? Well, I'm going to show you, all right? All you have to do is you take off the tire, just like that. It just clips on and off. And all you do is if I can get this on properly, there you go. So you got it just looking like the toon, just like that. That's all you got to do, is just pop them off and pop them back on again. And Bob's your uncle, and you're good to go. So, if you really want to look in toon accurate, then you pop off the wheels and you pop these on, and it's as simple as that. It's not a cover. It it isn't part of the transformation. You just take them off and you just pop these on, and it's as simple as that. And they clip on really, really well. They do. I mean, I can do this to it, and shake it around, and it doesn't fall off. So that's the bonus of that. Hey, Jermaine Sutton, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. It seems like you have to tell Keith everything. It seems like you have to tell Keith everything to do. It kind of does seem like that in a way. I only do it because again, I'm a fan like you, and and if you're gonna do a figure, you better do it right. It's as simple as that. Because like you, I want to include everything in a figure, instead of some other third or fourth party thing, having to make those little extras, and you have to go shopping around, and they only make them in a limited number. So if you miss out forever, right? And I kind of hate that. And that's why I told Keith, look, just add this and this and this. Now, on top of that, you get this base, all right, for his leg mode. And there's something a little different about this. Now, I know it's not the ground base that was shown in the renders, okay? And I will say, in all honesty, I would rather have something like that than something like this. Now, I'm not disappointed that I got a base, because it does add to a little bit more stability. Now, the pegs here are for you will be able to peg him in leg mode onto this, so it's going to add a little bit of stability. And in the back, all of these, they interlock. Okay, so you can actually take these apart. You can make it you can make it longer if you want to do that. And on top of that, they come with these stickers that you can stick on, so you got like the cracked pavement kind of look to it. So you do get that. If you want to stick these all onto to your base, your thing here. So your ground base. So you got that. Let's put this away, and it does also come with the chest piece. So you get that. You just pull these out a little more. No, I already did. Okay, so you're all good to go. So you got this nice little chest piece. And again, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's a very nice, shiny purple, the same purple as the chest here on Scrapper. So it's a very, very nice purple. I wish the camera would actually show the true colors of this. Dang it. But yeah, you got the chest piece. So here's the back side of it. So it will clip on, around the back side there. So you got that there. So nice. You got that. And let's put that aside. And you got let me pull this back. You do have this leg piece. So this does clamp around. Sorry. This does clamp around Scrapper when he's in his foot mode, I suppose you can call it. And this, just gonna put this here. It's got a really good ratchet in there. It's a pretty half decent ratchet. So clickety, 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 click. So, you just clamp it around in the back and a bit in the front here. And Bob's your uncle, and away you go. So so that's his leg. So it's a nice, good, strong ratchet. So, or at least it feels strong. You're going to get that 90 degrees right here. So, I mean, it could be, a bit stiff because this is brand new, but playing around with it, it's not bad. And it's got a really good knee bend. So front of the knee kind of looks like that. It's not too bad. So you got that. So there is your leg. Now the box, just in case you want to know, the box, when I first took it out of the parcel, you would think the box kind of arrives like this, but it's actually pretty wide. So, and when I took it out, I'm like, holy crap. It's not atypical. They did it that way because, you're going to have a collage kind of in a way going across. So, the back, the front, what does it say? Art without engineering is dreaming. Engineering without art is calculating. I see. Really? So, you got the stats right there. And, oh, look at that. Look at that. You got Hook right there. So, a few people have asked me, okay, is Hook going to be next? Who's going to be the next Constructicon? You know what? I don't know. I actually do not have the faintest idea. I will get back to Keith on that and let you know. So, Let's see. Jermaine, I'm waiting on the Chosen Prime to get him in stock. They said it should be soon. I got to talk to Brandon because Keith actually asked me last night to get a hold of Brandon. So if you know Brendan, tell him to get a hold of me because Keith wants to, just let him know Keith wants to talk to him. Okay. Yeah. So that's his box. Pretty nice artwork. No, I didn't do the artwork. I wish I did. Just like the protector bots I was supposed to do. But that got taken away. But yeah, so let's see. Titan, I'm assuming Motormaster, Mixmaster has a base of well. You know what? I'm going to say I'm assuming he will, because I mean that would only make sense, right? So yeah. Strong ratchets. Ooh, yeah. Just the kind of strong ratchets to be able to support him when he's in Devastator mode to devastate everybody. Oh yeah, it's so good. And Dark Helmet, yeah, you're back. What was that? That was part of his leg mode. So there you go. Okay, Brandon, I'll pass it on. Awesome, thank you, Bot versus Con. I appreciate that. Let's see. In Hot Rod, yeah, I saw a lot of people on TW 2005 complaining about the top not being purple. What? Really? What are they talking about? Like, dude, I'm like holding it right in my hands, like, as we're speaking. This is purple. Like I said, the camera doesn't do it justice. Dang. See, even if I do a close-up, it looks blue on camera. It looks kind of blue, but trust me. I'm gonna see if I can bring up. I'm gonna bring up the Pantone again. I'm gonna bring up the Pantone. Yeah, definitely. Convoy. Yeah, it's the top of the leg piece. Yeah. So, yeah, it is purple. CRC helps color match. I doodly do. So there you go. Again, here I'm gonna bring up the Pantone. This is the Pantone that I came up with. So the Pantone on this that I used to help out Keith, I'm going to show you right here. All right, just to let you know, it's Pantone color 2627C. Okay, that is the purple that is on the front. Wait a minute. Yeah, is on the front of Scrapper. So there you got his proper green. Let's see. What was the yellow from again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. That little yellowish stripe that's on his hip skirt. So I get every detail, red for the chest and the eyes, and obviously, the gray for the head, and the other kind of darker gray for for other aspects of the head and stuff like that. So I do my best color matching everything. So just to let you know. And Jermaine, LOL, I told him. Okay, awesome. You know what? Just in case. And I will get on to the transformation. Don't you worry about it. So I'm just taking my time to show everybody here. Let's see. Proper quote from Keith is, I need a call to the Chosen Prime. Attention, Brandon, for the order of Paragon. Okay, for first aid. He was missing from Skype for a few days. So you guys just got a little bit of inside information. First aid is coming. Oh, yes. So you heard it here first, folks. So, yeah. So there you go. Hot Rod is referring. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hot Rod is referring to the top of Devastator thigh. It should be purple. Okay. Yes. All right. I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. I gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, man, I would have loved to have done the box art for those protector bots. They were my first gestalt. So, okay. So now we're going to get into the whole transformation. Oh, no, not yet. I want to also bring something up, okay? When you first get them in the box, you're going to have to bring the arms down because it does come up like, up. So, just give it a little bit of a wiggle and pull the arms down, and you're good to go. And the other thing that I included on Scrapper is this here. You get, I'm going to show you right here. I included a little wrist communicator on Scrapper. You can probably see that on camera properly, but but I included Scrapper's little wrist communicator, so you got that. There you go. Okay. And Rob Wright, okay, could you please go over the articulation of the upper body? Yeah, sure. Should actually do that before anything else. Okay. So you got a nice range of the arms going up like that. Really nice. When it comes to the arms, again, I'm probably not the best at reviewing because I rarely do this. Again, I'm not like MGO or Bobby Skullface or Patriot Prime, So I'm still learning this aspect, but you really got a nice range on the arms. It goes way up like that, really nice. So obviously the whole 360 turn, because obviously. And let's see. Are they going to release Scrapper and First Aid before Chinese New Year? Well, hey, I got him, so yes. And First Aid, yeah, she'll be coming really, really soon. And then you got a bit of a butterfly joint. So, it's pretty good. He can do a little bit of the reach around in the front of his chest like that. A little bit of jumbly wombly tuggly wiggly wuggly thing there. But yeah, so it does have a really nice butterfly joint right there. Pigs in and out. So you got that going on. Clicks in really nice. Let's see. Head. So, he can look up. He can look a bit down. Let's see. No really tilt side to side, but obviously he spins around. So, good thing right there. Let's see. As for the hands, so you got nicely articulated hands. So you get a little bit of a bend there in the thumb. You got his trigger finger, which is articulated right there. So not too bad. The last three fingers right here, that's all one piece right there. But you know what? I'll tell you what. It does bend back. So like so. So it's on a little bit of a hinge right here. So if you can see that properly. So you got that. Let's see. Okay. Now, as for the legs, okay, gonna show you right here. So, as the illustrious Bobby Skullface would say, he does the full Van Damme. And yes, I am gonna quote him on that. So that's as far as that goes. He does do the splits nicely. Oh yeah, that's right. And he does have he's got a fairly decent ab crunch. So, so it's not too shabby. It's pretty good. Can't complain. And knee bend. How's that for you? So, not too shabby. He's got a fantastic knee bend. Let's see. As for waist swivel, the whole 360 on the waist swivel. So, and I am honestly trying to show you the best that I can. Let's see what else here. Toes bend, as you can probably see right here. They bend pretty much a 360. Although why you would have your feet like completely upside down is beyond me. So so you can pose him nicely, and yeah, so he's got great range. So oh yeah, that's right, and obviously his waist, allows him to rock back and forth as well. So just so you know, so he can do the pelvis Elvis kind of thing. So there you go. Yeah. So overall, like I said before, he's got nice heft to it, fantastic, and he's great. He's fabulous. He's fabulous. So let's see. Okay, are they gonna? Okay, I already answered that. John Peterson, why isn't Mixmaster next? It would seem to me that you would want to have both legs before you get to the top three. That's the thing, John. I think I might have mentioned it earlier. I don't know when precisely when you dropped in, but I really honestly don't know who's next. I really honestly don't. Maybe it is Mixmaster. Keith occasionally he'll just put a picture on the bottom of the box. Just to kind of, give you a little bit of a preview. It's mainly for, preview kind of value of, who's coming out and, who's on the docket, so to speak. So maybe he might be next. I don't know. Or maybe he just kind of likes to, jumble it up a bit. I have the faintest idea. So, yes, waist swivels. You're doing great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying my best here. Let's see. You're doing just fine. CRC, keep rolling. I will tighten. Let's see. What about the combiner parts? Oh, yeah, Jermaine. I don't know if I showed you, or if you saw it, but yeah, there's his leg. So the top half of his combiner leg, and it does have a really good strong ratchet. So I'm going to show you how that connects. Once I get him transformed and stuff like that. So there is his leg, and the chest piece that goes along with it. So for his Big Supreme Devastator mode, combine mode. So, and I will put that there. And people won't stop messaging me, but that's okay. So, fine. Showers waiting for a reply for X Transbots. Well, I can't right now. So, anyway, although you know what, I probably should have shared the link on the X Transbots page. Oh well, whatever. Okay. So now we're going to get to the whole transformation bit, the part that everybody has come for. So Dark Helmet sips iced tea. Nice. John Peterson, a lot of chatter are saying that Scavenger is the next for X Transbots as well. FT already announced Scavenger is their next after Hook. After that, it just seems a little non-intuitive. Would rather see MM personally. Yeah, I know. No, I get that. I think there's a particular reason why Keith kind of does it this way. Not precisely sure, but it's a theory. Maybe I'll share it a little later. And Jermaine says, yeah, the other combiner parts for long haul, will they come as a separate package? That's a good question. I'm assuming that they are, because if they haven't all came with Scavenger, then more than likely they're going to come with the rest of the Constructicons. So, okay. So on to the transformation, and again, bear with me. And I'm going to say it again. I'm not a reviewer like every other Transformers reviewer. I am trying my best. I will show all the little nooks and crannies of this, and if there's anything that I feel you should watch out for, because I don't want anybody to break their figure, especially soon after they get it. I'm going to point it out. Okay, so we're going to start with the feet. The feet. So what you want to do is you want to close up the feet, just like so. All right. Wow. So hard. So surprising. Makes me wonder if anybody can truly get through and pass that. So after that, you have on the side right here. See if I can pull that a little bit closer. Is you want to flip these out on each side of the legs. So, all right. And then what you want to do is you want to open up the back of the legs right here. Um, your review is better, in my opinion. The others don't do interact like you are. I feel this is a better format. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's I don't know. I feel like it's better that way because if you guys have questions like, well, I didn't kind of catch that, or a lot of reviewers will breeze by it and you miss it. And I just want to take it nice and slow and steady so that you guys can watch as I'm doing this, right? And it just makes it way better in my opinion. So you want to take these out of the back and they flip out. And you know what? In hindsight, I should have brought my spudger with me, and I didn't do that because I'm a retard. And yes, and I said that live on YouTube, and I should have thought about that. So these in the back of the leg, these flip out. All right, like so. And because you got to open up all this kibble that's going to be in the back here, and and that's where some of the magic happens. So right there. Now, what you want to do is on the back of the leg here is, I'm going to show you from the front. This pops open, right? And you pop each side out like so. Excuse me. My hands are getting in the way. These both pop out. And you want to flip this around, right? Right here. I'm going to show you right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing, and I left these off for a good reason. First, you want to snap these back in like so. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When you get your figure, all right, because this is going in vehicle mode, this happened on mine, all right? And I want to tell everybody out there, and I'm not poo-pooing on Keith whatsoever, okay? But you got some bits that are supposed to be on here, all right? I'm going to try to put these back on because I want to show you, right? You got this, and you got damn, my big giant freaking sausage fingers. Okay. You got this smokestack, and I guess you got this other little smokestack that's supposed to be for vehicle mode. Okay? Right here and right here. Mine popped off when I was transforming it. Okay? I want you to be very careful because yours might pop off. Now, I told Keith about this, all right? And essentially, it's essentially just kind of like tension holding on. I don't know if they forgot to glue these on here and here, but I don't want any of you guys to lose these parts, because some of us unfortunately lose these parts, right? And and there's nothing that irritates a person more than when they lose small little bits. It just drives you nuts. So I'm going to tell you right now, just be careful of this and be careful of this. It might pop off on you. If anything, just get some Gorilla Glue or something like that, glue them on. You'll be good to go. Okay. So for the purpose of this transformation, I'm going to take them off. All right. Because I'm in my shop. I don't want this rolling away on me. And and I don't want it falling down a crack. Okay, so so there you go. All right. So let's see who we got. M Wafir. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, dude. Can you talk to the designers? It seems like more detailed, sophisticated than a lot of X-Transbots figures. There are rumors of them acquiring from competitors. Oh, really? Um, you know what? I'm trying to interact with one of the designers, and he never does seem to get back to me. It's really weird. So Ricky says, "Yeah, my version pop up too." Ah, see, I'm not the only one. So I'm going to tell you guys. So watch out for that, okay? Titan says, "Yeah, it doesn't seem like a big deal. A dab of glue should take care of it. It's good to know." Okay, yes, exactly. So just get some Gorilla Glue and and glue them, right? Because you don't want to lose parts. So because like I said, it's your hard-earned money, and you guys spend hard-earned money on on collectibles and stuff like that. And yes, you should get what you pay for. And and yeah, you don't want to spend extra money, more than you have to, really. So okay, so what you want to do is you want to take the feet and you want to fold them in. All right. Then you want to take this here, the where I'm going to show you on this side. Sorry. So this side I just flipped out. On the inside, right here, and again, excuse the sausage fingers, this folds down, and God, and this folds down. So you want to fold these down right here and here. Okay. I'll give you a little bit of a shot right here. So these fold down, these fold down. All right. So yeah. So you want to do that. Now, what you want to do is, yes, right here, top of the leg, there's this little flap that you want to open up. And this right here on this side, you want to open that up. So it's right around where the wheel is. There's a little flap here on each side. And I'll bring it a little bit closer so you can see it. Little flap there and a little flap right here. So you want to open that up. Okay. And then you get to the fun bit. And this is not as bad as it might seem. Okay. So what you want to do is, because you got all of this all around the place, is, hold on one second here. You want to take this entire leg, fold this upwards. I find that kind of helps. And thank God he can do the Van Damme. Patent pending. Yeah, I know Bobby Skullface says it. Okay. So you want to take your entire leg. You want to make sure that this part of the leg, because it is kind of like double jointed, you want to bring it up like so. And if I didn't show it clearly, I apologize. I'll do it like this. You want to fold that entire leg, the entire knee, upwards. All right. And you want to get it into place like so. I'll try to show it better on this leg. So bring it up. And of course, this falls back into place. You son of a motherless goat. This is why reviewers have a better time. So fold it up, bring the leg around, and there you go. All right. So you got that going for you, right? Bring the legs around, and you're all good to go. Now, let's see. This bit right here. This is where it becomes interesting. Now, this is not a nightmare like you might think. All right. So you want to fold this up on each side. Fold it up. It's on a hinge right here, right? So up, down. All right. You want to unfold this right here. Comes in several flaps, and you want to unfold it like that. It folds completely right out like that, right? And you want to take this, which was part of the leg, you want to fold that in. All right. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you want to fold this out, fold all these flaps, fold them out so they're all like that. Fold this part in, like so. And let's see, what do you want to do next? Then this is going to be a little bit tricky. Right here, this is going to trying to think if I get it from the right angle. There we go. This is going to be the back of your excavator. So this folds up and this folds up like so. All right. And I know, and I know that, yes, especially like on X-Trans bots, there are a lot of parts. So, okay, so now you got this all folded out. And I'm sorry that this looks like such a mess. So you want to fold it around. All right. Maybe I can do it better from this angle. So you got all this untabbed. This is untabbed. You want to bring it around. And this, I'm going to try to do it without copious amounts of bitching and complaining. Actually, I'm going to show you this right here. See this? There's a little tab, okay? And when you fold it out, let's see if I can move that wheel out of the way. There we go. When you unfolded this tab right here, you see this tab? That goes right into there, okay? So you want to bring this up and you want to tab it into here like so. And then you want to press this in and kind of click it in there. So I hope everybody caught that. I'm going to try to do it again a little bit more prettier on this side. So you got all this unfolded, all this mushuga. So you want to tab it in. You want to put it in there. You want to apply, just Gewalt. You just want to add a little bit of pressure. Not too much pressure, because you don't want to cause stress or anything like that. But you want to put it in there, and you want to clip that in, and there you go. It's perfect. It's all good for you. So you do that. All right. Now, what is next? Then on the inside of the legs, so alongside here and alongside here, you got these other flaps, and you want to fold those out right here. And damn it, and I should have brought a spudger. And I'm down to using part of a chopstick while doing this transformation. And there we go. And you want to pop that up. That folds up right there. All right. So, the Titan, the motherless goat, such language. Yeah, I know, right? So Snorter Poopas, hey man, how's it going? Everybody's favorite polar bear has dropped into the chat. How's it going, Snorter Poopas? Yeah. So yeah, great to have you here, man. So okay, so you got that. All right. So you pretty much, as you can see, you pretty much have the back of the excavator, the back of Scrapper. Okay. So so now what you want to do is you want to marry these two parts together. That's that becomes the whole fun bit about all that, So we're gonna get this all together here. So oh boy. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say it's a bit of a bear, but when I got these together, I heard what I thought was a snap. All right. And I thought, oh my God, something broke. It's not. It's just the pieces clicking together. So put those in. There we go. Everything's happy. And there you go. So it all fits nice and perfect together. So let's see here. Artist Ortega, wish your video would upload to 1080. Video is fuzzy. Sorry, dude. I apologize for that. Man, I had no idea. Maybe there's something I can do here. No, for some reason it won't go into 1080p. Wow, isn't that a kick in the teeth? Sorry, man. I'll try to get this closer to the camera. So you can hopefully see it. I don't know why it's saying it's in 720, but it's really weird that it would do that. So Mac would be proud of your ingenuity. Now you just need a paperclip and a wad of gum. Exactly. That's what I need. That's the only tools in this entire universe that I need is gum. Maybe some duct tape too. So being Canadian, red green would be proud. Okay, so now you got these flaps. All right, you got these flippity flaps. You're gonna notice on here and on here, right here, they got these little tabs on here. Okay, so what you want to watch out for, I'm gonna get these arms out of the way. In his crotch area, it's so funny, you got a little bit of a hole here, and that's what it tabs into. All right. So thank you, Andres. Yeah, just let me know. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So what you want to do is you want to bring these up like that, and you want to tab it into his crotch, like so. So it looks like that. So just to bring it a little bit closer, you can kind of see where it tabs into. So just like that. Just to let you know. All right. So essentially, it looks like this. And again, the back of the excavator. Mine, for some odd reason, on the back keeps on popping out. But yeah. So there you go. So far, you got the back half. You adjust the wheels. You bring them over like so, and there you go. There's the bottom half, and there you go. There's a figure right there. So let's see what's next on this bad boy. Yes. Now we want to get to let's see, the hip skirts. That's what we want to do is the hip skirts. Okay. So right here on the inside, on the side of his hips, you got the little hip skirts. They go up like that. Simple as that. I'll show you on this side. Hip skirt goes up, and that should tab in on the sides. And these are the little ladders on each side of Scavenger for his vehicle mode. So that's what you do. You tab them into the sides of these here. So that's what you do. And then next is you bring this part. My fingers are actually slipping on the die cast. Flip this down. All right. Now, not a big deal. It's pretty simple, easy. Let's see. What's the next thing that we need to do? I'm trying to think here. As I believe it's the what is it? The head? Oh yeah. It's the head. All right. So let's let's see what you want to do. The head. I'm gonna have to move all those accessories. No, actually, you want to do the cab. This is what you want to do. Okay. The cab unfolds. You're gonna have to slide it up. They're on these little sliders right here. So you want to be careful of that because yeah, it is a thin plastic. So I'm just gonna show you right here. It is thin. You want to be careful because they are small bits. And on top of that, they're on little sliders in the back here too. So you want to give it a gentle wiggle upwards. I'm trying to show you without these big, giant, massive sausage fingers in the way. And so you got the cab up. Sorry, trying to get this centered. Let's see. Travis White, nice to meet you, dude. Tabbing into holes in the crotch was a hilarious choice. Plug it in, plug it in. That's all I can say. Oh man, I know, right? Plugging it into his crotch. It sounds somewhat almost kind of sexual in a way. So do the rear wheels tab in somewhere? Titan, you know what? Yeah, that's a good question. No, you know what? Actually, they don't. They kind of just there is right here. It's not really a tab per se, but when you bring the wheels up, it kind of rests right there. So it kind of uses gravity to kind of hold that wheel into place, if you know what I mean, right? So you're all good on that. Okay, so now the cab part, yeah, you wanna wiggle that up carefully, okay, because they are on sliders down here. Hold on here, sorry. So it is on a slider right here, and this right here, it's on a slider. So again, it's thin plastic. Sorry about that. It's thin plastic. So you know what? Don't just bear into it and just and go nuts or anything like that into it. It's an expensive figure. So just take your time with it. Just take your time. And also you have this right here. Okay. You want to flip this down, and that's the seat for his vehicle mode. Okay, so you can add a little bit of a figure in there. And what you want to do here, and I'm going to use this broken chopstick. This flips up, all right, and inside you got the steering wheel. So there you go. Now, in here, if you can see that, you got a little bit of a notch here, and that kind of, it kind of notches into there, into where the steering wheel is. Because I'm a borderline retard, I'm having a little bit of a hard time trying to make that connection to make it tab in properly, but it ends up looking like this, right? So there you go. Now this entire cab, you want to put it back like so. You want to put it back, and I'm going to show you from this angle. You got these tabs that are on the legs, okay? This is supposed to tab into that. All right? So you just apply just a little bit of, see, you can probably hear that click. I would recommend take both fingers, all right? Don't just, mash it down. Just take both fingers and just hold it firmly and just click it into place. That's what you want to do, all right? Because again, I just got this. It's a brand new figure. I don't want to break it. And then the top, you just turn around like so. There you go. So you know what? So far, so good. Let's see what else. Can't be worse than long haul thumbs. No, it can't. Oh man. And Bubble Hut, yeah, you forgot your spudger and you have a broken chopstick lying around. Uh, dude, you know what? When I was taking the time to practice this morning, because I did last night, I I had a whole chopstick and it snapped on me, dude. And I'm gonna actually have to find another one. Um, yeah, because this morning when I woke up, I'm like, I gotta make it to the shop, and I can't because I got two spudgers where I'm at, and I kept on telling myself, I can't forget to bring my spudger. I can't forget to bring my spudger, because I need it. And lo and behold, I forgot it, and because my wife likes to go to Edo, Japan, there are copious occasions where we have a surplus of chopsticks. So now you know the rest of the story. And hey, Dad Man, how's it going, man? Nice to see you, dude. Awesome fun stream last night, dude. It was really, really nice. Really nice. Yeah, build stream, nice. Well, it's not exactly a build stream. It's Scrapper from Transformers, and I just got him yesterday from Keith over at X Transbots. And like I promised everybody that subscribes to my channel, that as soon as I got him, I was going to do a live transformation just to show everybody the little ins and outs and things to watch out for. And so that's what I'm doing. Hey, and we got Stunning and Brave Megatron here. How's it going, man? Nice that you can drop by. Love it. Love it. Dudes, okay, any of you other Transformers fans out there, first of all, I'm gonna introduce you to Dadman. Dadman is such an awesome guy on YouTube. Him and his wife have a channel on YouTube, and it's good, fun, wholesome fun. It really, really is. So check out Dadman, and on top of that, check out Stunning and Brave Megatron. He does live streams every once in a while, and he draws Transformers, and he's a big Transformers fan. Yeah, check these guys out. Check them out. They got fun channels. So, and let's see. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Constructicons transform phase 1. So, and hey, Wes Kangle, dude, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Great that you can join. So yeah, we're just going through the whole transformation bit of Scrapper. So we're kind of like in mid transformation. So okay. So carrying on, what you want to do on top of that is well, this might seem a little counterintuitive, but what you want to do next is you want to pull out a little bit. I don't know if anybody just caught that, but what you want to do is, again, here on the waist, it does go it does go in. You want to pull it out a little bit, okay? And then what you want to do, okay, I'm going to put the arms down. Now, this is also why it has the butterfly joint, okay? You want to bring the arms out like so, okay? And the next thing you do want to do is you want to get the head inside. So this is the point where you actually put the head inside. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the head, okay? Because when I first transformed it, there's kind of a particular way that you gotta get the head inside, all right? First of all, the head is only held on by a peg. All right. It's not a short peg, but it is a peg nonetheless. All right. And mine came off, and I did manage to put it off back on. So you wanna bring it down. You want to turn the head sideways, and as you're bringing it down, you want to kind of finagle the head around. I'm going to probably do that again. I'm going to probably, let's see, do this. see, because my big giant freaking sausage fingers, you kind of want to kind of rotate it around as you're putting it inside. Okay. And then once you got that, and it goes, the head is clear. And now, what you want to do next on this lovely figure is inside here. And I had one of the guys from Transformer Masterpiece Attic on Facebook, one of my good friends there, he asked me about these tabs right here. There's a tab on each side right here and one on the other side. Okay, so there's a tab here. And again, stupid German Austrian sausage fingers. But these tabs come out. All right. I don't know if anybody caught that, but this tab right here flips up. All right. And it flips down. Now, I know a lot of people might be a little bit, I'm going to try to angle it a bit here. So it's this tab right here. And this might give some people the heebie-jeebies about that. But I'm going to tell you, it seems pretty safe to me, right? This tab right here. And I'm going to do it on the other side. You want to bring those down. The tab seems it seems thick enough that you really don't have to worry about it. But just err on the side of caution. This tab right here. You want to bring this up. And oh, hey, we got Tom. Hey, Tom. What's up, dude? I've been watching this and it makes me really, really want this and the rest of Devastator. And you're doing great, by the way. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you, man. So thanks for dropping on by. And let's see. Yeah, Dadman, Canadian Spider-Man is going to be starting at 6:30 tonight, and I'll be over there in the chat. Not sure how long he plans on going. Nice. So let's see. Brave and Stunning Megatron. I'm going to have them all displayed with their trumpets rocking out, and when I get the entire crew in. Sweet. You should have seen the intro. Okay. And Wes Cagle, who's been a member of the channel for 12 months. How do I get there here? How these get here, Dead Man? I don't know, but you know what? It's nice that you're using a member chat, and for you, Wes Cagle, because I appreciate you so much for being a member. This one is for
as a show of gratitude for your service in the past. Here's a sandwich.
But
Thanks for coming, everybody.
no,
Good night.
no, wait!
What? You got your sandwich.
My tallest, an opportunity to prove I truly can be an invader, is all that I ask. Gimme.
And there you go, Wes Cagle. Thank you very much for being a member, and thank you for using it in such a fun and pleasant manner. So, let's see. Okay, is the tab thick enough to withstand Snarl's whiplash? That's a good question. Probably not, because nobody can withstand a Dinobot. So we have train squirrels everywhere. Yes, this is true. But CRC is a protector and friend to squirrels. Yes, I am, because everybody enjoys them, except for Snorter Poopus, because more than likely he's going to eat them, and as you can judge by his reaction, squirrel. So there you go. Okay, so you got that tab. Let's see. Once you got it in, you want to obviously put these up because you want to get your bucket ready. And so yeah, now that you got the arms up, you got the head back in, then you can tab these back in, and it holds it into place. So you want that, and then next, okay, because I don't want to drag this out too long. And, hey, we're having fun. It's a Saturday. It's like Saturday morning cartoons. So, again, so to any of you guys that came late, I'm just going to point this out again because I did like to add this little feature on this figure. And because, again, I have sausage fingers, just to let you know, yeah, if you came here late, I added the little handy dandy wrist communicator to Scrapper. So have fun with that. Okay, so you want to get now the hands into the arms. Now, this is a little bit of an interesting feature. I'm going to show you right here. The hand comes down. All right. So it's on. I'm going to show you from this angle because it's probably better. It comes down like that. And you want to rotate the hand inward. And then you want to put the hand in. So I'm going to do that again. This hand comes down like that. It rotates, all right? And then you fold the hand in. And then you just close it up. It's as simple as that. And because I'm a retard, there we go. In and snaps in. The plastic is a little bit thin on the wrists. I'm not going to say it's flimsy. It's, it's an arm. It's thin, right? So, don't force it. Just be gentle with it. And it just clips in just like that. So second verse, same as the first. Out like so. Hand down. Get the thumb in there. Rotate. And then in you go. Simple as that. Fold her up. Bob's your uncle, and you're good to go. There you go. So you got that. Now, what else? Let's put that up. And okay, so then we come to so we're almost at the end of this marvelous transformation. And you got to excuse me because I'm also trying to dissuade people from messaging me. It's just crazy. Okay. All right. So next, jeez. And now my wife decides the phone. Go figure. Message. Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm going to incur the wrath of my wife later on. And that's going to be so much fun. Okay, so arms pop in. Pop in, just like that. All right. Don't be scared. It's all good. You'll survive. And then I'm really not cut out for reviews. I'm honestly trying my best to show you. Yes, that's what I want to do. Okay. Because I'm kind of looking at the instructions. What you want to do is you kind of want to give it a little bit of, how's it supposed to go again? A little bit of yeah, there we go. You kind of want to give it a little bit of that ab crunch, all right, on the inside, going inside like that. And then what you want to do is you want to get these wheels, these tabs into here. So this entire arm section. And what you want to do is you want to turn the arms then sideways like so. And there we go. That's proper. Like so. So she's all the way in. And you got these little tabs right down here. Same thing on the other side. These little tabs. And I'll show you the back of the arms right here. You got this little tab right there on each arm. So right there and right there. And hey, Pop Culture Republic. There you go. There's another fan. Pop Culture Republic. Nice seeing you, dude. Great that you can stop on by. And kind of a parent. Being an industrial type of dude. Because we're doing Scrapper from X Transport. So now, so what you want to do is you want to get this arm with the tab in the back here that I just showed you. You want to tabbing into the bottom here, and make the arms click in. So you want to be a little bit careful because again, you don't want to force anything. And the cab just came loose again, and tab that back in, and you bring your bucket down, and there you go, Scrapper. So in his vehicle mode, right there, and yeah, it's nice. It's really, really nice. It's fantastic. I love this. And yeah, so the bucket up and down, and it's great. You know, I gotta sorry because my hand's in the way. Hold on here because I'm trying to get the right camera angle. Yeah, this is great. This is super. And again, it's got a really nice weight to it, and it's good. I'm really liking this. So yeah, it looks just like the cartoon. There's the front of the bucket. Sorry, trying to make it all look good. There we go. Nice angle right there. And what's the QC? Number 3. Ooh. Pass. Yeah, better pass. So, yeah, it's a really, really good representation. I love it. You know, again, you got the seat inside. Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice that before. This right here, look at that. Look at that. You got like the freaking levers in it. I didn't even notice that before. You got like the little controls in there. Oh my God. Oh, that's neat. Frig. Yeah. Front end loader. Yeah, those are fun to operate. Yeah, I'm digging it. Really like the detail of the sculpted leather on the hip skirts. Yeah, it is. It's like really, really cool. So yeah, looking really good. It is. This is really good. Stunning and brave Megatron. If I can transform it without breaking something, it's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, you know what? Like I said earlier, Stunning and brave before you came on, it's a really good plastic. It really, really is a good plastic. So Anton Lewis, yeah, you can slap on the shoulder wheel for that piece you showed earlier for its leg mode. Yes, I can. And yeah, that is nice detail. Bubble hide. It is. I didn't notice this last night. So, you know, you got the steering wheel and you got the seat, but I didn't even notice this. You got the little controllers right in there too. Dude, wait a minute. Is that probably see it? No, you don't have it on the other side. Okay. So, but yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah, and this is a genuine reaction out of me. So I did not notice that. That is really cool. I like that. That is really, really cool. I love it. This is great. Now, okay, listen, because I mentioned earlier, you know, about these little bits falling off. You know what? This one I'm going to do. So again, watch out for those little bits. So, you know, and I know somebody mentioned it earlier. Just get some glue and glue it on. So, you know, it's definitely not going to hurt it. And there you go, proper. So it's so there's this vehicle mode. I do like it. It's fantastic. Sorry, fingers are in the way. And yeah, it's a really fun. It's really good, and yeah, it rolls really, really well. You know, and the weight behind it, yeah, makes it even better. It really does. So, yeah, Keith always does a really good job on the vehicle mode. I will give him that. I know a lot of other places, they kind of fudge a little bit on the vehicle mode, but Keith really does a good job on vehicle modes. Because believe it or not, and a lot of people might not actually know this, he is a car fan. He is a car fan, especially with race cars. He loves that kind of stuff. He really does. And yeah, when it comes to stuff like this, he really does enjoy it. He really does put emphasis on a real good vehicle mode. So so there's that. Let's see what else we got going on in the chat. Let's see. The Titan setting a brave Megatron. Absolutely have to watch CRC's intro to this video. You know what? I'll play it again for all the ones that showed up late because it is funny. So Wishes Legs didn't show the back end sides. Yeah. Actually the back isn't too bad. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. You got the nice little red lights. So on the back there. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. And Sending Brave, I might start doing unboxing streams at some point on my channel. Yeah, dude. That'd be fun. Totally 100% fun. Jumper Peterson, I'm betting those bits are removable by design. It makes for a cleaner looking bot mode when they're not there. So optionally leave them on or take them off. Your call. Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like I showed earlier in the transformation, this section right here, it flips around. So you can actually, hide them inside when he's in bot mode, inside the leg. But yeah, you know what? If it were me, if you're not going to glue them on so you don't lose them, then you know what? Put them in the box. Put them back in the box so you don't lose them for sure. That's what I would do. So, and yeah, the bits on the panel rotate to hide them in bot mode. Yeah, so they do that. So, so to everybody that showed up late, just because I'm a nice guy and because this channel is supposed to be all about the fun. Before we go into his leg mode, I'm going to play this again for everybody that showed up late. Okay, so we got a little bit of a break there. There we go. A little bit of fun for you guys. I'll probably be keeping the wheels on in robot mode. I like it when I can see the wheels on the Transformers. Yeah, it is fun. Oh, yeah, that's right. Stunning and Brave. Just to let you know, because I showed the accessories earlier. So you do get these bits, okay? And what these are, because on the Fans Toys one, I think they have like a kind of a wheel covering. What you can do is you can actually take the shoulder wheels off, and these, I'll show you the back, these clip on. Okay, so just to let you know, you can replace the wheels and have that, so it looks more tune accurate like that for the arms. So you know what, also one thing I just remembered, when it comes to the trumpets, okay, nice shiny trumpet, I just want to let you guys know the end that's pegged on. All right. So they I don't know why. Maybe it was just because of manufacturing. Maybe that's just the way it was manufactured. But these do come off. They're not loose. All right. I just want to make that perfectly clear. They aren't loose. You do apply a little bit of pressure, but just in case, so you don't lose again, so you don't lose any parts. The tip. Oh my god, just the tip, just just the tip comes off. So oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. So just the tip, just the tip. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Fans Toys wheeled hide in the back and bot mode. Really? The Fans Toys wheels hide in the back and bot mode. That's odd. If I think I'm getting your meaning, it's really, really odd. Okay. Let's see. I wonder why they left those two holes on the replacement toon in the wheel. Um, uh, you know what? That's a good question. I haven't the faintest idea. Maybe it has to do something with the mold. Maybe I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I haven't the faintest idea. I don't know. So nobody told me why. So but I don't know. By the way, so far, okay, so we're gonna get into leg mode. And so far I want to thank we got 34 people watching. Hey, and if you guys can leave a like, and if you're not subscribed, if you can hit the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Because whenever I got more news coming out from Keith, I'm pretty much the first one that gets it, and I generally try to have a video that comes out, and also it helps me out, and as well, it helps you guys out, and I can end up hopefully making more videos like this for Keith to send over figures from X Transbots and get some more news out. And later on, we will be doing a question and answer session. So after the leg mode kind of thing. Let's see. Can you Soundwave? Yeah, sorry I'm late. Hey, dude. Hey, no problem. If this is the same Soundwave I know on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hey, dude. Nice to see you, man. Let's see. Antone, can you swap the wheel in leg mode? I believe you can. We will actually get to that because I'm gonna transform this bad boy into his leg mode. So, and yeah, that's me. There we go. Right on, dude. Nice to see you. And and studying at Brave Megatron has enjoyed those emojis because he's a member. So hey, if you want to leave a super chat, find out what happens when you leave a super chat. And again, I try to do member videos as well. Try to get one out as often as I can. It's been really wacky lately, and yeah, because pretty soon I'm working with a guy that used to work at Marvel and DC, and he's training me up in comics, and eventually I do plan on bringing out my own comic. And so lots of things planned so for 2025. And Real Weight Nation Gaming, how's it going, man? Nice to see you here, dude. Great that you can join us. So okay, so now that we got vehicle mode done, and I pointed out a lot of the little tidbits about this on the way to transforming it, and what pieces to look out for and stuff like that, because again, I want you to be extra cautious once you get this figure, if you choose to get this figure, because again, this is the reason why we collect. This is why you spend your hard-earned money, and you don't want your figure breaking. So with that being said, let's get into his leg mode. So what you want to do is, let me think here. Okay. this is what you want to do. You obviously want to take out the arms because duh. We all know the arms. We all know the arms have it because, come on. If you don't know this by now, you shouldn't even be a Transformers fan. So obviously the arms go down. That's a no-brainer, for sure. So comic title ideas, Tales from the Canuck side. Yeah. Tales from the Canuck side of the border, soon to be the 51st state joining America. So now, okay, enough goofiness. I got a review to do, and y'all are interfering with it. So, all right, now what you want to do also, remember those tabs that I mentioned earlier, like right here. Okay. So this is what I do. Put the tabs down on each side. Again, with my patent pending broken chopstick. You want to bring this up and you want to bend this down a little bit. Now I'm going to show you something right here. Okay. And real Wade, I just ended my stream. Okay, cool. So I'm bringing the bucket forward. Now I'm going to zoom in right here and I'm going to show you guys something. Right here, okay, if you guys can see that, there is a little tab in here on each side, okay, of this, this whole assembly right here, okay, this tab right here. Now, I didn't, sweet mother of mercy. Okay, so it folds down. And my camera is doing the camera thing again. But anyway, it folds down. I'm sorry if, I'm doing the whole Canadian thing. Sorry. So it folds down. I'll see if I can try to show it more accurately on this side right here. As I'm trying to angle a freaking camera right here. That tab right there. Okay. This oi, you cantankerous piece of shit. Anyway, there we go. So that does come out. Now, this little tab right here, if I can angle it in this way, you see right here, it clips into that. All right. So this, God, I hate cameras. So this little tab folds out and it plugs right into there. Okay. So that's what you want to do. Again, be careful. All right. I do not know how easily this little tab might break. I don't think it will because this here, it feels like this is actually die cast. This right here, I'm going to pull back a little bit. This here, that's die cast. So you should be good. This here, this is plastic. All right. So, and again, it feels like a good quality plastic, but I want you to be careful nonetheless of that tab. So you want to bring it up and again, sorry, I'm going to show you. Use both fingers and tap it in like so. There. And it'll just, I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring that bucket down. And again, it just clicks right into there. Okay. So, you don't have to wrench on it or anything like that. Just use both fingers, give it a little bit of a pinch in there, and it'll click right in. All right. And that's what you want to do. You just clip it right in there. That's all. Right. It's as simple as that. So it's starting to look like a leg. Let's see. Setting a brave. Ratchet sounds on the Transformers stories is the equivalent of hearing a lightsaber being turned on for Star Wars fans. Yeah, exactly. Do go on, Seamus O'Malley. I remember a time when Transformers were made out of die-cast metal. And if there was a boy you didn't like playing with your toys, you could actually take this kind of brick and you could just brain him, thereby not letting him play with your toys anymore. But of course, you might be arrested for like first-degree murder, but you know what? You were a kid. And back when the day, nobody accused a kid of murder. So there you go. That's my story. So, okay. So you want to take the arms. You want to rotate it backwards toward the chest. Same like that. All right. And Bumblehide, this is what you get when you've included me as an admin over at Transformer Addicts. So you knew what you were getting into. John Peterson, yeah, funny. I hear Mr. Krabs and was waiting for the secret recipe for the Krabby Patties. Oh, SpongeBob, me boy. Great to see you. Another fine day of making Krabby Patties. So, geez. Okay. So, let's see. What do you want to do next? Okay. What you want to do next is you want to actually disconnect this. All right. And then you want to pull this outward, which actually, believe it or not, I kind of already did because, you know, we kind of did that in vehicle mode regardless. So, yeah, that's what you want to do. Pull that out, pull this forward, and because we're gonna be taking care of all that. Yeah, imagine the day when Hasbro makes an automatic combining Devastator, dude. That'd be so awesome. You know what? I wish I could actually find that video because I remember, you know, the whole Robo Sapien thing. You know, when some videos were being leaked and whatnot of a transforming robot, that was Robo Sapien. Before they released their Optimus Prime and their Megatron and Grimlock and stuff like that, because they had, and I wish I could find that video again, but they made one of a transforming Scrapper. And it's out there somewhere on the interwebs, and I wish I could find it. There was actually a transforming Scrapper, and I believe they had Hound. And Bumblehide, if you remember, you probably remember seeing that video that was going around on Facebook like years ago. So, but yeah, that was actually a thing, and I do remember that. Okay. So anyway, so what you want to do also is you want to fold down that seat, and again, let's see, get my handy dandy, patent pending chopstick out from Edo, Japan. They make great beef ramen, so you want to pop that in. That steering wheel, by the way, that clicks in. All right. When you put it back in, you put it back out. Okay. You're not breaking anything. That clicks in and out. So don't be freaked out by that. All right. So put that back down. And then we get into the next lovely segment of transforming this puppy. Let's see. So what you want to do now that you got this this canvas here, the cab, you want to, I believe you want to turn this around, and again, be careful because you know this is thin plastic right here, so you want to be mindful of that kind of thing. And then you want to, again, trying to show you guys, you want to fold it down into dang it, did I do that wrong? I don't think I did. Hold on a sec, guys. How does that go? Yeah. No. You wanna. Again, sausage fingers. Push that back in. All right. Push that back in, just like that. You wanna essentially fold that entire cap section back down into here. Okay. So it looks kind of like, you know, nice and clean. All right. And so you want to do that a little bit. Okay, so we folded the thing down, and all right. So now, John, because you mentioned it earlier, what you want to do next, right? Because remember these, and yeah, like I said, if you didn't want to glue them, you can take them off. You can save them in your box. But if you didn't catch that bit, what you want to do next is you want to pop these open like so, all right, just like that, and you want to twirl these around each of these panels like so, and then you want to pop them back down like so they're like that, okay? And these are going to come in handy for putting on that section that I showed you earlier of the leg mode, all right? And you want to close these flaps back up like so. Then Doric Vault, will you just go in and tab it properly? I'm trying to do a show. Oi, what do you think you're doing? There we go. You're trying to ruin my video. So you got it like this. So you got it just exactly looking like this. So these are going to actually help you out. Let's see. Bumblehide says, yeah, I remember. I think it was a couple of years ago before they made Optimus Prime. It was a scrapper lookalike. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, it doesn't appear to me that chest flap folding down serves any purpose. No, you know what? It kind of doesn't. Not that I've seen in, fiddling around with that. So it's really, really odd. Go figure. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, okay. We folded these over, and you go ahead and find them in there again. Get that tab in there, make it look nice and pretty. Yeah. Okay. So you want to fold. You want to fold the wheels back up. All right, on each side, so they look nice and pretty there. And you want to have that done. All right. So next is the scoop. So you got this folds up, right? We're in front here. Don't know if you kind of can see that, but you got this whole thing that flaps up, and then on the bottom here, you got these that flap up. Flip flap up. There we go. So these flip up more. So what you end up getting here is essentially a bigger foot in a roundabout kind of way, right? You got more surface area for a bit of a more stable foot, which will actually help you out. So if you can see that properly there, you see all the flippity flap flips that go along. So, like right here and on the bottom and stuff like that. So now the next thing, and I'm going to admit, I kind of hate this part. All right. Inside here, I'm going to try to show you this here and this here. These come up. All right. These little things right here. Now, just feeling it like earlier, I'm going to show you on its side. Okay. These right here. These, at first I wasn't sure if these are die cast or not, but I'm going to tell you, because the first time I was just going through the motions, trying to get used to the transformation. But these actually, they do feel like die cast. All right. These here, because it would be especially stupid, at least in my opinion, to have these plastic because they would just break easily. Right. So these do feel like die cast. And, because if they're going to hold like, an enormous amount of weight, I mean, it freaking better be, die cast. So you got these tabs on the bottom right here, and right here, and on Devastator's foot. I'm gonna try to show you. Let's see here if I can get a proper angle. You got a tab here, and you got a tab right there, and these tab into the holes right there and there. Let me just pull back, and so these tab into here. So you want to be careful because I'm gonna tell you. Oh my god. When I first transformed this, how did that go again? Let me think here. When I pulled these out, when I was putting it back into robot mode, so it goes in. Sorry about that, guys. So it goes in like so, and it'll click in. All right. If you heard that, then you know. I'll show you again this. All right. That's gonna tell you, all right. If you do take them apart and put them back in bot mode from leg mode, this one wasn't too bad to come out. This one, I had to use a little bit of force. All right. And I'm telling you that hurt my finger because it caught on that tab and I'm like, fuck, damn it, that hurt. And it really did. Okay. And excuse the train as it goes by. That's Astro Train. Currently right now. He's making his run. And okay. So now the fun part. There we go. So technically now let's see. Did the arms? I forget. Did I have to tab in the arms? I don't think. No, I don't think I had to. No, I didn't have to. Okay. So essentially now we're almost there. We're almost at leg mode. Okay. And this is where this comes in. All right. So let me tell you something. So what you want to do, because you have this little slot right here, that fits. Remember the light? Okay. That fits right over that. This clips into those holes that are in the front. And this just folds down. Just give it a little bit of pressure. And you got yourself a leg. You got yourself a fantabulous leg. And, you know, got a little bit of rocking action there. And Titan says, yeah, I'm thinking you could rebrand as the Chopstick Review Crusader. Jeez. Man, I hate you. No. No, I'm kidding, Titan. Robot. Yeah, it's nice. It's this is his leg mode. This is Devastator's leg mode. And again, so in case you did show up late, so that you do have a really good ratchet for that knee. So, you know, and let me tell you, with the weight, because I really can't describe the right weight to you. It does have a good heft. Like I said before, this scrapper does have a good weight to him. You know, with all the die cast, with the die cast here, and with the die cast on the chest, with the die cast on the legs and on the toes of Scrapper. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, what a devastating leg. You know what? If I could remake this into the lamp in A Christmas Story, I'm set, dude. I'm totally set. So yeah, Rob, right. Yeah. As CRC, the ladies have always hoped you would show a little leg. Yeah, and here it is. So, but I'm gonna tell you, yeah. So like I said, the weight of Scrapper, it's got a good heft. And this is the leg. All right. So remember that ratchet in here, give it a little bit of a shake. I mean, if I hold it up like this, no problem. It's holding it. It's holding it. But I give it a good bit of a shake. It will take it down. But you know what? For all intents and purposes, that's holding up there like really, really well. That's not too shabby. So, let's see here. What else have we got here? Hot rod. Hopefully the arms not locking in won't be a problem. Not really, because here's the thing. And hold on a second. I'll get to that. Matthew Steiger. I hope I pronounced that right. I got here a little late. Should the top of that Devastator leg be purple? It is in the cartoon images we see. Yes, it is. Hold on a second here. Let me get something up here. Okay, hold on a minute here. I'm going to do this. And just bear with me a second here, folks. Because we're doing a show. We're doing a live show. Where nothing is prepared or scheduled here in this live show. Oh, come on, you cantankerous piece of... There we go. Yay. Hooray for technology. Okay. Going to show you something. Here's the odd thing. All right, because on the screen here, I'm going to bring this up. All right. Because, again, this is the Pantone that I did for Devastator, for Keith. There's a scale chart and stuff like that. Now, here's the odd thing, okay? You got Devastator right here. The weird thing is the green part right here. If you can see my mouse, I mean, this is kind of his waist, and this is kind of part of the waist where the purple is, right? Now, I'm not saying that people are wrong. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Here, let me just get this out of the way. Matthew, I'm not. But this is leg right here. This right here, hold on 1 second here. This here is leg, all right? This is more, the purple part is more waist. So whatever is going on, I'm sure that there will quite possibly, if not for long haul, then there more than likely might be an extra purple piece that might come with another figure. I don't know. So don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. But this is just essentially purely leg of Devastator. All right. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know quite yet. I will clear it up with Keith about what's going on with that. All right. So just to let you know, because we will have our whole Q&A, as we're going on here. So yeah, the purple is kind of like part of the waist, just like a light bulb, and now it's fragile. Exactly. So Rob Wright, yeah, perhaps there will be a connection piece that is purple. Exactly, because I'm going to show you. And hey, Al Nickerson, how's it going, man? Greetings. I have nothing to add to this conversation. I know nothing about Transformers. It's all good, dude. It's all good. So for those of you that don't know, okay, all of you new guys that are in the chat, okay, like Matthew and Toon and Hot Rod and stuff like that. Al Nickerson, really good buddy of mine. This guy worked for Marvel and DC and MTV and Nickelodeon and Sesame Street and Archie Comics and check out some of my other shows. I got a link to his shop. He's got independent comics out, and yeah, check him out. Buy his book It's really fun stuff. So thanks, Al, for being here. I really appreciate you, man. And we got, hey, dude, and we got Ridiculous Badger. Sup, humans? Sup for you, dude? Nice to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. And Titan, I'm assuming the arms peg into the included stand. Will Mixmaster have a stand, or will he be a Lena Sater? Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. I will get into that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no worries at all. I was just curious, is all. Does that shovel lock when in leg mode? Yes. If you do a little bit of a rewind, yes, I do point out that there are tabs that are right here that do tab into this die-cast metal bit that do clip in. So it does clip in. But I want you to be careful of it's a little tab that's in there. It shouldn't break, but I still want you to be equally as careful. Okay? Just to let you know, because I go through this and everything about it. Okay? Charlie C, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, man. Great to see you, buddy. Nice that you can drop by. So yeah, congrats on being part of this channel. Loyal variable, at some point please replace bottom tires with shoulder fillers. Thank you. Yes, I will, dude. I will. Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks for showing us scrap art. Don't worry, there's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, so I'm going to show you the inside leg. Okay, you got a hole. All right, you have this wonderful hole. And so I don't know if this is actually going to be a thing, but I don't know if these are, I'm going to try to show you, but they don't look like grooves per se, but I'm guessing because we're all asking about the purple hip bit. It's got to be an additional piece that the purple part of the hips probably clip into here. Okay, into God, I'm fingering a hole, but they go into the hole. So if you, I'll see if I can angle it well, because in here you get. And I know probably some people are laughing here about that. You know, yeah, I'm fingering a hole. You got a little bit of a notch right here, and I believe I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, you got a little bit of a notch there, and trying to give you a little bit of a good look on the innards of this leg in leg mode. So forgive me the way I'm trying to angle this. But it does seem like, yeah, that it does clip in. Okay, so an additional part of the hip will clip into that leg. So you got a nice, really good ratchet in there, and like I showed earlier, yeah, it will hold because a lot of this is die cast. So you know, it does take a bit of a bounce to get the leg straight, but it will hold. And yeah, and you got die cast pieces here. Again, the chest is die cast right there. You got the upper legs right here. This is all die cast. The toes inside are die cast. So it does have good weight. You know what? And I'm gonna put that down. I don't know why, but anyway, it doesn't really serve a purpose to go up like that. But that's just me. So anyway, so you got, for all intents and purposes, you do have this this bit of a tilt, this bit of a, I suppose you can kind of call it a rocker right here. The back, I'm going to say the back cleans up, you know, fairly well. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. And okay. So like what I showed you earlier in the accessories, you have this base. Okay, and what comes along with the base is you have this sticker sheet. All right, so you know, ground effects and all that kind of stuff. Why Keith chose a sticker sheet, I haven't the faintest idea. I don't know. Right, I personally would have preferred the breaking ground effect. I did ask him about that. I didn't really receive an answer about it. I personally would have loved to have that breaking ground effect, but we got this because at least with the breaking ground effect, you could have made an imprint, right, of the arms and the bucket, and just let it sit in there. But maybe there was something going on that I'm not aware of. I haven't the faintest idea. So yeah, okay. So you got these holes that are right there, and they're right there. Okay, so you can kind of see those right there. And along the bucket, see, you got these circles all across there, and those plug into everything right there. So, again, trying to do this on camera, that's the fun bit. So, I'm going to try my damnedest to fit this. Toy Gewalt. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to try to get this into the holes. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not too bad. It's a little bit of a bear, but it does. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised. That actually worked. Wow. I am pleasantly surprised by this. Yes. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. And put a little bit of force into there. And yeah, there you go. Give it a good freaking shake. And that's holding. That's holding really well. And wow, that's not too shabby. So, Stark of Iron, what's up, man? Nice to see you, dude. Yeah, we're doing Scrapper, man. I got it yesterday from Keith from X-Transbots because I'm such a good little troglodyte. And he arrived yesterday. So, and as promised, as soon as I would get him, I said I would do a review, and here we go. So I'm doing it live and showing everybody all the little ins and outs. So Charlie C, do you think it'll hold the weight? Yeah, I really honestly do. I really honestly do. You know that. You know what I'm gonna do? Even with that base. That ratchet on that knee, that's still holding. You know, there we go. Give it a little bit of a jiggle, and down she goes. So, yeah, I mean, this it does. It looks decent. It looks very decent. And Canadian Spider-Man, what's up, dude? My other friend in BC, my friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is here. There we go. So let's see. Hot Rod also says X-Transbots is going for the G1 toy leg where FT is toon. Yeah, they are. I know a lot of people are asking about, you know, the toon look, and you know what? Some of them are essentially, how should I put it? Toy / toon, right? Because the color of the toy kind of matches the color of the toon, right? So, but I will find out about that. Let's see. Did you say give her a nickel and down she goes? Yeah, I said that. Sure. Oh my God. Oh man. You guys and in this channel with the stuff you hear from me. Oh God. I shouldn't be surprised with all of you nutbags out there joining this channel and being part of this show.
Well, imagine my shop.
Exactly. So, okay. So that's the leg mode. This is leg mode. There we go. And it's jiggle nickel. Yeah. So, It's pretty good. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Because again, we're not in the 51st state yet, and I'm going to do the typical Canadian thing and say I'm sorry. I'm going to measure. Okay, handy dandy ruler right here. You know what? Maybe I'll use the. Damn it. Maybe I'll use my bendable one. No, I'm not going to use my bendable one. That's for comic creating. Let's see. So the entire leg, right, all the way to the top, 30 centimeters. So that is in inches for all you under the imperial measurement system. Yes, just about 12 inches. It's a whole foot, quite literally and figuratively. So, yeah. Ridiculous Badger. Yeah, Mike, who's after ground bite? Okay. Because we did mention earlier in the chat, who's going to be next. I'm not 100% entirely sure. I will find out. So again, stay tuned to the channel. And whenever I get information out, I will find out and I will post it here, and I'll post it in, various other Facebook groups and TFW 2005. So I will find out. I think it might be Hook. It just more than likely might be Hook. Just to let you know. Starting a break and Sean. Yeah, my tour world Devi is standing strong, so I'll be getting XTV for the bot modes. Yeah, dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this because I had who was the one that came out by before Toy World? That Devastator. When I'm trying to Generation Toy. I had Generation Toy and I liked it, and then I ended up selling it and I got Toy World Devi, right? And I gotta tell you something. Okay. I don't know if you know, maybe you might have heard of it or something like that. I haven't the faintest idea. But the ratchet in the arm, I think it was in Scavenger, it broke. And I had to wait literally a year and a half for a replacement part from Toy World. If it breaks, I'm sorry, dude. More than likely, you're not going to get another replacement piece by them. I do know a guy, just in case that does happen, if you do need one. So let's see. I personally think they should always start with the leg bots when releasing a combiner. You know what? In a way, I kind of do agree with you on that. Work your way from the bottom all the way to the top. Let's see. Andreas Ortega. I'm sure the upper bots won't have as much die cast to balance the weight. I kind of have to agree with you on that. Yeah, you make a solid bottom. Oh my God, I can't believe it. You have a solid bottom and you go light on top. That's not too suggestive, is it? Right? Yeah, TFC Hercules. No, I never did get that one. I got the Generation Toys one. So is the one that I got. Let's see. Do you have any places to live in Canada until this regime blows over? Yet, because I am in Soviet Canada. It's good right now. So I have nice kind of sort of comfortable place where I am living, and until maybe current regime blows over, I might be able to say what I want to say under dictatorship of Trudeau and his band of cohorts. So I am doing good. So Mike's a real life Tony Stark. My God. As we got Stark of Iron in the chat, and I'm being compared to Tony Stark. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. I love it, man. So Anton, is it possible to swap the shoulder with Okay, all right, Anton. Yes. So as we're talking, I will. Yeah, you're right. True ho. Okay, as we're talking, I'm gonna transform it back into robot mode. I will put the shoulder pieces back on. Okay, so Stark of Iron, Micah Stark approved. There we go. I fully am. Okay, So let's put this back into robot mode, and yeah, we're gonna talk over a few things. And again, what I am going to do is I'm going to, this video, I will get this back to Keith so he can see it in all its glory, and how the chat went, and I'll send him a link. But it is because he's behind Iron Curtain and all that kind of jazz that he is able to see certain links on Facebook and possibly YouTube's, but he's not able to see everything. So what I do is I make copy a video, then I send it to him over Jumbo Mail, which is larger file size. So this is good, right? Okay. So so if you have any questions, or if you have anything that you want to let Keith know, then this is the time to do it. Because what I will do, and I'm sure there's going to be that actually came off nice and easy now, and this one is not, and damn it. Remember what I said about these things, these die-cast parts? I hurt my finger again. Be careful on that when you're taking it apart. It is pain in the ass, and I am not liking. So, yeah. So, just so you know, that hurts like a son of a bitch. Dang it! Owie! I need my binky. Anyway, yeah. So, if anybody does have any questions. So again, watch these tabs right here. All right. The tabs into there, small little tabs. So again, you want to watch that because you don't want to break. Natasha, you don't want to break glorious figure that you go and get, Oh, Morris, he's good. He's good figure. I am loving figure. We must keep away from moose and squirrel. So, no, not for robot mode. Oh, for combined mode, dude. Okay. Cha, you son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna have to do it. Okay. All right. For you, Antone, because I love you, man. So, for glorious toon accuracy of being able to make it look like, yeah, I suppose it kind of does. All right, looking at Devastator right now. All right. Let me try to get these on while we're doing a show, trying to entertain the masses as I'm working this in combiner mode. Son of a piece of something rather, because I don't want to get canceled on YouTube, as I don't want to swear overly much. I'm trying to get this one piece on, and it's being a pain in the arse. Is X-Transbot still doing the G2 colors of Devastator? As far as I know, yes. As far as I can recall, he will do the European, what is it? It's European orange and North American yellow, I believe it is. Something like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do, Antone, is, you know what? Okay, for you, buddy. For you, my brother from another mother. There we go. So, shoulders. The green shoulders, leg mode. There you go, man. So, yeah, you can full on do that. Can the shoulder bits be installed while he's in leg mode? Well, there you go. I just did it. And yes, you can. So, you can make him look all nice and pretty. So, yeah, the wheels are really easy to come off. they clip on there. It's a really good clip that they use in its robot mode. Overall, right? It's a really good plastic. It does feel nice and strong. And you know what? It's like I'm rubbing a nipple. These wheel caps, these hubcaps, these are die-cast metal too. These are die-cast metal on these wheels. Ooh, shiny. Yeah. Because I'm just feeling that tire right now. And even these simple tires, these are die-cast. Like, and I'm knocking that. That is wow. Die-cast metal, dudes. So now you know. I thought these were just simple plastic, but yeah, these are metal. Nice rubber towers on top of that as well, just so you know. But yeah, these are die-cast. So, dude, that's like so nice. I love that. Let's see, Stunning and Brave. Yeah, I like the wheels better. Yeah, you know what? Hey, like Bobby says, if you like it, you win. And that's what I like to say on my channel when it comes to movies and comics and all that kind of stuff, And if you like it that way better, yeah, then that is for you. Clickle, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been, man? Hopefully I won't have to go 18-month gap in the middle like with the Protectobots. Okay, just to let you know, because we mentioned it earlier, first aid is on the way, because I believe there was a gentleman in here earlier in the chat. He is passing a message along to Brandon over at the Chosen Prime, and he needed to talk to him about first aid. So it's he's a coming. So Sark of Iron getting kicked by that leg in Transformers Devastation hurts like a bitch unless you're a Prime. Yeah, it does. It really does. Damn. Too bad they didn't continue that game. That would have been really interesting. Matthew says, I'm really curious to see how how Scavenger is looking. I really like how Bone Crusher looks, but hoping that they keep to real life vehicle for Scavenger. Yes, I do too. I do too. I will. I'll show you guys the renders pretty soon. And yeah, hey, no problem, dude. All good. So now you know the rest of the story. Let's see, Matthew. Is the double target master scoop still on the cars to be released? I believe Keith said yes. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe he said yes. Okay, so I got those on. Antone, with your permission, I'm gonna transform it back into robot mode now. So now I got the toon shoulders on there. So yeah, Titan, sorry about that. Titan, I was concerned about the stability and leg mode, but so far I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's solid, dude. It's really solid. Clickle, why has this one come out so much earlier than youth version when both versions of Big Load came out together? I think I'm gonna have to look back in my chat, but I do believe that the reason is that so many of these figures look very similar to a youth version that there's going to be one version of said figure coming out. So don't quote me on that. I will try to find out why again. So Stunning and Brave. Yep, saw pics of first aid on TFW. Probably going to get sent out by Chinese New Year. Yeah, more than likely. So die-cast rims, yeah, they are nice. Yeah, they're totally nice, dude. If Scrapper happens, the other junior target masters will be needed. Yes, this is the correct. So, okay, hip skirts down. And I believe... I believe I can transform this back into his vehicle mode. No, not vehicle mode. What am I talking about? What is robot mode? Damn it. Whatever. Whatever. So, again, with the head, and do the little twisty turny thing. And there we go. If you remember that from earlier in the video. So there we go. We got his head out. Nice shiny metallic paint on the eyes. Just to let you know. It's nice to see that. So let's get his. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah. Turn the arms back around because that is a thing. Pull the arms out. Just be careful. Give them a little bit of a wiggle. Sausage fingers again. So remember, fold that down. Hand comes out. Flip it around. Fold it back up. Close the arm. And something tells me I'm going to regret doing that if I just keep forcing it. So I'm not going to. Because I've angered the karma gods enough, and that would be my punishment if I happen to break this now live in the chat in front of everybody and be like, oh, dude, so bad, so sad. There we go. There we go. Got the arm out. Sweet. Nice. Loving it. All right. And now he tends to take the scoop and he puts it back in the appropriate place as he manages to find his way through this figure in a long landscape of Cybertron. The brave Constructicon makes his way across the Valley Plain. What else we got here? Just trying to pay attention to the chat as well. Let me see here. Matthew says, Quick Mix would be a great option from Mixmaster, and I'm surprised Long Haul never got retooled into landfill. Mind you, XTB, X-Transbots, may still do that. You never know, dude. Let's see. Clinkle also says, dude, I like your name. I don't know why. I just like it. And I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. So, you got to join in for more of the fun. We've been doing stuff. Let's see. I've gotten this version of Scrapper, even though I have the youth version of Big Load. I know I don't like the Toon version of Hook, though. So I'll be waiting for youth for that. Fair enough. It's all good. And Seneca Brave, what are the chances of Hotspot releasing this year? Well, okay. Because we got Groove out, obviously. And we got Groove out. We got Streetwise out. I love my Productobots. I was supposed to do the box art for it, and I had it. Oh, man. Anyway. Memories. First Aid, she'll be coming out really, really soon. It appears. So I can't wait for that. So all that's left then is Blades and Hotspot. So if that happens, spread them legs wide open. Spread them for me. If that happens, I will be pleasantly surprised if Hotspot comes out this year. I really honestly would. Trying to think about Hotspot. If I remember correctly, flaps go up. If I remember correctly, I want to word this just right. He wants to do the same thing like Motormaster, okay? In the sense that he wants to he like the old toys, he wants a base mode and and obviously the robot mode and everything like that. He wants to do the same thing. However, just to let you know, FYI, yeah, that's right. Gonna fold that in, gonna fold those flaps in, and while I'm talking, I'm trying to explain. From what he told me a few years ago, and I really don't think it's really giving anything away per se. And Keith, I apologize. Hotspot will be his own figure as a truck. An additional for the combiner shell should transform into the body of Devastator, Defensor, and quite possibly a base mode. Now, I'm pretty sure he still wants to do that. I personally, because again, like I said, Defensor was my first combiner. I know a lot of them. Your first one is like maybe the Constructicons, maybe the aerial bots, maybe the Stunticons, so on and so forth. And for me, I just had great memories as a kid. Playing with Defensor, playing with the Protectobots, and and just having a lot of fun with them in base mode and in vehicle mode and all that kind of stuff. And to me, that adds to the whole fun of it all, right? And again, that's just my opinion. I think there are no wrong answers. If it doesn't suffer, if the modes don't suffer, because usually they say one mode has to kind of suffer for the other mode to look good, right? And while I kind of, in a way, I do agree with it, and on the other, in the other sense, I kind of don't agree with it. If you can try to pull it off, then then give it a shot. Is my way of thinking. Because with me, it's reliving those fun childhood years. I mean, that's why we're kind of fans of this in the first place, because we had those fond memories when we were a kid. It's what made life worth living, with all the fun. So, but hey, you know what the thing is, if you don't want base mode, don't put it in base mode. It's all good. So let's see, what are the chances of okay, Mixmaster. Let's see. Matthew, Mixmaster, and Long Haul look nothing like Quick Mix and Landfill. Yeah, technically that is true. So, Matthew, from what we have seen, First Aid looks really cool. Can't wait to finish that team so they look good together. That's true. If you know what, and I'm gonna tell you guys, if you did manage to pre-order him, then remember, he does still come with that medical bed. So if you pre-ordered him, chances are you will get that medical bed. So I know I did. Just because I'm such a shill. Yeah. So let's see, what are the chances? Okay, I'm just trying to go through the chat and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so no base mode. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, Schlick. What about Abaddon this year? Okay, you know what? I answered this question earlier, and I don't mind repeating it. All right, it's all good. That's why you're here, right? So there you go, Anton. So I left the shoulder things on just for you, because I love you. Thumbs up. There we go. Okay, Abaddon. Okay, from what I'm going to tell you guys, Abaddon is going through a little bit of a fix, because Keith does actually, he is getting the message. He wants a lesson on breakage, and more on quality. So there is a little bit of a additional fix that's going on with that version of Galvatron for Abaddon. So that's in the works right now. All right. So yeah, don't sacrifice anything for a base mode. Okay, well, fair enough then. Good enough. Matthew, okay, that sounds good. Hotshot being his own thing, whilst Combiner Shell either becoming a base or not, but it will keep Hotspot simpler in a way, which is nice. Yeah, no, that's true. And hey, Ledrod, how's it going, man? Ooh, toy. Yes. This is X Transbot's Scrapper. So, just got it yesterday from X Transbots from Keith, and I told him, you know what? Hey, yeah, with everything that I do for you guys, helping you out in colors and whatnot, send it over. That's why I got a YouTube channel, and I will do a full-blown review of the transformation and go through every little nook and cranny of this thing and show everybody that. So let's see. Dark Helmet. I miss having my my metal and plastic Voltron lines. Oh, dude. Yeah. Tell me about it, man. I miss it. Miss it so much. Starting a Brave Megatron. Like the promotions a bit better on X Transbots Hotspot than MMC's, at least from the old CAD prototype images of him. Yeah, I agree, man. I do have to, okay, you know what? I do have to admit this one thing for MMC. The way they managed to pull off like an all-in-one transformation from an engineering point of view, that it's phenomenal. They managed to do that. It is so cool. Let's see. That Scrapper just looks so nice. Not overly bulky, just as athletic, which is sweet. I agree. Which is kind of the way he's supposed to look like in his robot mode. He's not a big chunky bot. There is a bit of a slimness to him. And I just think, me personally, and I'm not saying this because I help out Keith, or work with Keith, or or anything like that. I'm really honestly not, because if there is a problem, I will tell him. I am not a yes man kind of guy. I just want good figures. It's as simple as that. But no, they picked out some good plastics. Really nice and strong. It doesn't feel cheap looking. It's like it's like long haul. So I do have long haul, and you know what? And he does my Megatron, my official. It's not a cheap Chinese knockoff. But with my Megatron, he does scale very nicely with him. So, you know what? I'll just pull it back. But he does scale nice. It's kind of hard, especially on camera, because I got like a little bit of a limited desk space. But I'm gonna say he does come up to his shoulder, or at least let me just try to get a. Yeah, he almost reaches the top of his fusion cannon, with his head, with Scrapper's head. Just to let you know. And that gives you a pretty good idea. So, yeah. Because I love my Masterpiece Megatron. So far, yeah. So 2 Constructicons. We're doing pretty good. Let's see. What do we got here? Oops, sorry. I passed up one. I will get back to you. Hold on. Let's see. For me, QC has held back has held X Transbots back. Long haul is good, and with what I'm seeing here, my pre-order for Scrapper is locked in. Yeah, thanks, man. Like I said, I will go through everything, and and I will point out stuff like I did so far, and this whole entire video, pointing out what to look out for and stuff like that. Okay, Prom Cover. There we go. Now I'm getting back on track. Any more teasers or hints regarding more Target Masters from X Transbots? Oh boy. Okay. Yes, there are. Okay, yes, there are more target masters coming out from X Transbots. All right. It's kind of obvious. We talk, all right, Keith and I do a bunch of research. I get a bunch of screen grabs. I literally go through every episode. Whether it doesn't matter what season it is, season 1 to 3. Yes, I go through season 4, but I immediately also jump into Headmasters, Super Godmaster Voice, Victory Zone, blah 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 blah. Right. That's why with Double Dealer, or sorry, not Double Dealer. What am I talking about? See, I can't even think right now. Not Double Dealer, but um, uh, um, not the one they call Detective Conan. Frank, why can't I think of his name? The spy, the freaking spy guy. I can't even think. Damn it. Anyway, you know who I mean. You guys know who I mean anyway. All right. I told him, look, you got to include the Japanese version and the North American version. You just you have to, because there are differences between the Japanese version and the North American version, right? So anyway, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about anyway. Let's see. And Jason from 540 Studios. Hey, dude. Nice to see you, man. Great that you can join us. I just got this guy's in the chat. I just got this guy a few months ago addicted to Transformers. And I started him off early with the movie and stuff like that. Now I'm fully ready to stream fully again. Ha ha. Hail. Yeah, nice, man. Nice to see ya. Ledron, yeah, freaking love Transformers. The engineering of the toys is so beautiful, not to mention fun to play with. Darn tootin' right there, eh? Yeah, and these are masterpiece scale, Lenrod. So geez, your wallet may weep. I love MMC's first aid going with their limb bots because I want the limbs to be the same height. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. Scrapper looks like he's wearing striped skivvies. He does, because that's the way he looks like in the cartoon. And that's the way I do it, man. That's the way I do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, Anton Lewis. Any future plans for Sharkticons? All right. I'm going to push Keith more on getting some more Quintesson stuff out. Okay, I'm going to do that. Especially Sharkticons. I want to get into the alligator cons, alicons, whatever you want to call them. I want to get more Quintesson stuff out. So, because I'm sure that a lot of you remember that there was the Executioner that was on the box a few years ago. So I was starting to do the box artwork for that. But if you guys want more Quintesson stuff, believe me, I researched a bunch of Quintesson stuff. All right. So it's not just, Dr. Egg, and it's not just the prosecutor, or anything like that. Like I researched the pictures of, like, the bailiff and the executioners and the scientists and the security officers. If you remember that one episode of Dweller in the Depths, the Sharkticons, I even researched a little bit on the you remember that Quintesson wizard that came out like years ago? Even that too. It'd be fun to do that. Titan, for me, QC is okay. Yeah, I already answered that question. Rob Wright. Comic, what is your command structure for the Constructicons? Like, basically, who's the boss? Scrapper was the boss. There is a backstory. I do remember that originally Hook was the leader of the Constructicons, and in a mission, Hook screwed up and Megatron, of course, being Megatron, he got a little cross with Hook, and instead he made Scrapper the leader. So to me, Scrapper's the boss. That's the way he was in the cartoons, and that's just the way it is with me. Let's see, Matthew. I just love that this day and age we have options for figures like this. I think the fandom is lucky, really, to have X-Trans bots, MMCs, and fan toys. I'm using these individually, and fan toys as Devastator. Right on, dude. So, Robert, yeah, Scrapper's the leader. I always thought Hook was second in command. Yeah, you know what? He probably is. I don't think they ever got into that, but I think he is. It wouldn't surprise me if he is. Lenrod, yeah, you should build a dedicated desk for streaming toy reviews. I should. But then again, see, that was the thing. Before I started my YouTube channel, talking about comics and, some TV shows and games and movies and stuff like that. I mean, I know a plethora of Transformer toy reviewers, and I didn't want to be just, another one of these reviewers, and I'm not saying anything bad about, any of the other reviewers that are out there. I just didn't want to be another, dime a dozen kind of reviewers, right? But, however, I do use my channel for, for helping out Keith over at X-Transbots, and, he's got new figures coming out. I said, well, hey, I got over 1,000 followers right now. Take a chance on me, and let's do this. If I'm handling, some of your graphic design stuff and doing the Pantone color work and posting stuff for you and stuff like that, yeah, send a figure my way, and I'll do it, dude. Let's do this. Hot Rod, so far loving my choice of going with X-Transpods for my Devastator. Right on. Sending a bright Megatron. Yeah, good height. Always thought FT was too big. Yeah, they kind of always are. They're always like a little bit bigger when it comes to their scale. And I remember years ago talking with was it Dan Gilling? I can't quite pronounce his name over at Fans Toys. And this is like way back when I had the scale posters coming out for the whole entire fandom. Because I know Keith got one, Fans Toys got one, Fans Hobby got one, and I got the receipts to prove it. I keep the receipts to prove it that I'm not just, blowing smoke out of my arse, so to speak. Toy World got one. I think DX9 got one. Yeah, so, but it just seems like they're doing their own scale. And you know what? Fine. Good for them. I'm okay. They look great. Yeah, they do. I like them. They're awesome. I think Sandstorm would be cool from X-Transbots. Well, I don't want to say anything, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Yes, Punch. That's right. That's the name I was thinking of. Yeah, Punch Counter Punch. Yes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, Punch Counter Punch. Yeah, because I looked up the Japanese version and the North American version. Yeah, so that's what it's. Thank you, guys. Okay, because I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Clinkle, with Grab Bite coming with the thigh, how come Big Load didn't come with any pelvis, abdomen type bits? When are they coming? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'll see if I can find out from Keith what's going on. If you're over at 2005, TFW 2005, if you're over that way, I will try to post an answer about that. If you're in the Facebook groups, and if Keith says, hey, yeah, it's okay, you can tell him this, then I will post it there. If not, I will post it on a YouTube post. So that's what I will do. Okay, yeah, Punch Counter Punch. Keith needs to make a Rodimus Prime. Yes, Charlie, I do agree with you. Yes, he does need to make a Rodimus Prime because we got Ultra Magnus out, we got Springer out, and we got the Only Humans figure out. So yes, I believe I mentioned it to him months ago that we should really finish up a Rodimus Prime. And that being said, obviously, you would have to do RC because you need all the 4 Only Humans set, really. Baxter Stockman, otherwise known as the TMNT Fly Guy, is Hook coming next? Okay. Everybody's asking me that. That's okay. I don't mind, dude. It's all good. Before, if you can, do like and subscribe and pay attention to the channel. We have copious amounts of fun, and I would appreciate you being part of the channel. Okay, is Hook coming next? Okay, because I answered this question before. Not entirely 100% sure. I don't know exactly which Constructicon is coming out next. I will most definitely try to find out. It probably could be, I was almost going to say Scrapper. It could be Scavenger. It could be Bone Crusher. I really honestly don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I will find out. Yeah, we appreciate your sacrifice and having to watch classic television over and over again. Well, season 4 is actually a sacrifice. Yes, that is true. 100%. God, you know what I do? I skip over season 4 entirely and I go straight from season 3 over to Headmasters. That's what I do. That's because to me, then Transformers never really ended. Season 4 is such a boom done, right? I like my story to continue. Arbalest and Kranix would be a good cost-effective 2-pack. You know what? That's actually a really good idea. I do. Oh, yes, that is a really good idea. It is a really, really good idea. And it's a very simple transformation. And you know what? Yeah, I'll bring that up with him. I will. I honestly do. Because it would be nice to have a lot of the movie figures out. It'd be awesome to have all the movie figures out. That's why I really, again, want to push a lot of the Quintessons and stuff like that. Like what Brig Prime Convoy is saying. Sharkticons and Alepicons would be great, especially since they're troop builder figures. Exactly. Collectors would buy multiples. That's right. Yeah, who doesn't want an army build? Especially a bunch of Sharkticons. Come on, man. That'd be awesome. I will bring it up to him. Let's see, is X-Transbot still doing Autobot X? I really, honest to God, hope so. I'm gonna touch base with him on Autobot X again because I know we only got renders, and I know there were a bunch of accessories planned for Autobot X, and again, when I go over the cartoons, I go over the gimmicky gadgets. So I do want him to come out because I did actually want to do the box art for that too, and I wanted to do it with a if you remember what Spike was watching, he was watching Frankenstein, and I want to do it with a Castle Frankenstein motif in the background, and I think that would be so cool to do that. Would it be possible to get X-Transbots to announce a blur? This way, Fans Toys would finally reissue theirs. My God. Just kidding. Oh, man, dude. Maybe. Hefe, what is a plethora? A plethora is when you get a whole bunch of stuff and you have a bunch of stuff. And then, you put all that stuff together and it's pretty much a plethora of what you have. So, that's what a plethora is, Hefe. So, I'm glad I could clear that out for you. Let's see. Titan FT Blur is a pain in the butt to try. You know what? I never did transform mine because it looked like a bastard to freaking transform. Hothrod, okay, says Keith should consider doing transformation videos. I 100% agree. I do. Let's see. Maybe they'll come with Hook. Yeah, maybe they will. Okay. Well, because now I'm trying to catch up on the chat because I know everybody's asking a bunch of questions. Apparently, Fansoys is going to do a Rodimus Prime 2. Allegedly. Just allegedly they're planning. You know what, dude? They're Rob. They literally are planning on doing every Transformer in season 1 to 3. Well, and season 4 if you count, obviously, Headmasters, because they obviously are doing those too. Let's see. Yeah, it's being made. Yeah. Sandstorm. Yeah. Sandstorm. I would like that to be a thing. Yes, Matthew. Would love a Sandstorm. It would be really great if we got a Sandstorm figure, because a triple ginger would be awesome. Didn't make that obvious, did I? Matthew also says, how good would it be if they redubbed Headmasters and the rest of the Japanese series with the voice actors still around using English names? I think that would just be the cat's meow. I would love that to happen. And I got a plan. So you know what? Hey, stick around because I do have a plan. If you subscribe to my channel, months ago I did announce that I did want to do something, and I do. You know what? And I will show something. I will show a clip of something. How's Minerva and Nightbeat doing? That should be out, I think, hopefully pretty soon. I will double check on that stunning for you. Yeah, draw Wheeljack, and the Frankenstein scientists get up in the background. Yeah, that would be like totally cool. Yep, you always hear rumors. I do. I can't say how, but you probably know how. It's much like how Doomcock gets news from sources, if you know what I mean. Prom Convoy. I don't share company secrets though. I don't do that. Unless I'm allowed to. So just saying. Prime Convoy, you indicated in older streams that Keith wants to do more combiner teams. Any hints on which team he wants to do next? I knew this question was gonna come up. Damn it. Okay. So far, I hope everybody's having fun during this stream. I know this has been going on for 3 hours. So far, now that we've transformed him in leg mode and all that kind of stuff. So, first of all, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I hope all of you are having fun, and while we're doing this, and okay, hints on which team he wants to do next. Okay, Prime Convoy number 1. I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna share this with you. Being a dad, and when you have kids, when it comes to Christmas and their birthdays, they hate it when they hate it because of me when that time of the season comes. Why? Because I am so extremely vague when I give them hints that it drives them nuts, right? And they hate it when I do that. So, okay, any hints? Oh my God, you guys are gonna hate me. Okay, it's a team of 5. It's okay, it's definitely season 2. Okay, it's within the season 2 shows. So that gives you 2 teams. There we go. 2 teams to pick from. It's either going to be aerial bots, or it's going to be, because Senticons are already out and they're doing Protectobots now, or it's going to be Combaticons. If you've noticed a particular order in which Keith has been releasing combiners, that could give you a hint, but it might not give you a hint at the same time. But let's just say I have to go through the episodes again, and I really got to fight to get that work done, and get more little gimmicky gadgets, because I don't want I don't want him being the competition for other third party companies to be blown out of the water. So there's your hints. There we go. I am a bastard. You may hate me now. So setting a brave, the OnlyFans toys. My God, the OnlyFans toys. I'll transform are the Dinobots. Everyone else gets posed and put on the shelves. I love it. I love that comment study and brave. I love it. OnlyFans. Jeez. Oh my God. You know, dude. My God, OnlyFans.
I have a mighty need.
Yes, that's all I can say about that. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Titan, any talk on G1 MP Wheeljack? If so, take my money. Okay, no, I can honestly say this, nothing about Wheeljack. Nothing about Wheeljack. Okay, fingers crossed on Predacons. Okay, well, you can cross your fingers, not a problem. Let's see, X-Transbots would be great to do Technobots. You know what? Okay, Matthew, you know what? I have so many people saying, do Technobots. You should tell Keith to do Technobots. You know what? A lot of people are asking about Technobots. I don't want to say it's really odd, but there are a lot of people that tell me, yeah, Technobots, do Technobots. And yeah, and Terracons would be really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm pretty darn tootin' sure, Larry, that Keith wants to get season 2 done first when it comes to combiners. That's my guess. Okay. And then after that's done, he wants to move on to season 3. So that's only my educated guess. Take it with a grain of salt. Just don't take any character cues from Carnage and C Minor. Oh God, no. God, I hate that episode. If there's one episode from season 3 that I absolutely loathe, it's that episode. I can't stand it. Got it. Web World, love that world. You know, psychologist kind of psych evaluation planet. Love that one. Let's see. Rob White, Aerial Bots. Okay, as long as you don't pick the Retardicons, yeah, that's fine by me. Klinkle again for Technobots. Yeah, so everybody, lots of people want Technobots. Remember, Keith is gonna see this. Keith is gonna watch this. Is that a Justin True hose combiner? Oh my God. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Okay, what about an Omega Supreme from X-Transbots? You know what? Okay, that's one we haven't talked about. I will honestly say that we have not talked Omega Supreme from X-Transbots. No, you know what? That's very interesting. Should probably talk about that. Maybe really big Transformers. You know, because the Lewin Metroplex just got released, and buddy of mine, Ben Davidson, you know, from Ben's Reviews. I don't know if you guys have ever watched him. He just got his a couple of days ago, and Lewin paid for the shipping. And dude, that is huge. That is literally the size of a small child. Like, dang. And I'm so jealous of him. Lenrod, quite possibly sending a brave. Make sure Brandon is part of that team too. Yeah, exactly. Anton Lewis says Aerial Bots. Okay. Prime going forward from one dad to another. I appreciate the hints. Aerial Bots would be the next one if Keith is consistent. Well, you never know, do you? Technobots would be great. Another vote for Technobots. So there we go. Keith, when you watch this video, Technobots. Now you know. Once we get season 2 done, Technobots. Okay, Matthew Stigger says, fair enough. I'm getting season 2 done first. It does make sense to move through each season before jumping onto something else. Exactly. It does, you know. And if you can make it nice and consistent and get it through like one bot at a time, I think that's a safer way to go, because I know a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I know that there were some people that weren't exactly happy with the Stunticons. Okay. And like I mentioned before, because everybody was asking about Dead End, you know, when's it going to be reissued and stuff like that. He does want to correct a little bit of a thing of the design to make it better and then re-release it. All right. So just so you know, again, I'm mentioning that because there were some issues with that. So yeah, you gotta have someone to fight Devastator. Exactly. That's why you gotta make it scream, right? Because I can't show you, but yeah, my fan stories one is actually on the couch behind me in the shop. So is there any consideration and to what other companies are doing? No. Well, and again, the thing is, it's rumor, and I don't really want to get into rumor per se, because although some rumor does have a little bit of a grain of truth to it, you never know if it's kind of misinformation. I mean, I heard that Fansoys does want to get into Target Masters as well. But then again, you know, it's rumor, and again, I don't want to say too much of what Keith and I are planning on working on, because, you know, if other people from other third-party companies end up hearing, then they might rush to put out those figures before him, right? If you kind of get my reasoning behind that, right? Let's see. I saw a review of the Metroflex. Oh my God, he's huge. Yeah, he's huge. He's so huge. You get a bunch of them. You can make your own wall. It's going to be a fantastic wall. The best wall you've ever seen. A wall of Metroplexes just from California all the way to Texas. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be sweet. You're going to have the big cannons on that. No illegal aliens allowed into the United States. Or we're not going to count Canada, because soon they're going to be like the 51st state anyway. We're going to annex, we're going to merge the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut into Alaska. It's going to be its own province. It's going to be so good, so magnificently huge. And we're going to keep the 50 states, all the other provinces. That's going to be 10. We're going to round it off. And we're going to have 60 states. It's going to be magnificent. We're going to be the biggest nation ever. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. So I would also love a decent octane. Yes, you would, Baxter Stockman, wouldn't you? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, say no more. We'll see about that. If you do Terracons, I have some unique designs. Well, here's the thing, because Keith wants to go for, like, you know, literally how it looks like on screen. So he doesn't want to go really unique, if I get your meaning behind it. So that's all I can say. Let's see, Sending a Brave. Actually, I think I'd like to see Kang Toys do C-Cons. I think their extra stylized designs might lend themselves really well to King Poseidon. Actually, yeah, that would be kind of cool. They're the one that did the monkey pants on that Predaking. Like, dude, what were you thinking? Damn. Matthew, whatever the next team is, I hope that X-Transbots keeps the real world alt modes. I agree with you on that, Matthew. X-Transbots has some of the best alt modes in the third-party world, in my honest opinion. Yeah, you know what? I do honestly agree with you on that. Because like I said before, Keith, he likes cars. He loves cars. He pays extra special attention to to those vehicle modes, and I do enjoy them for that. I really honestly do. Andres Ortega. I love that name. Ortega. It makes me feel south of the border. I love it, dude. I love the name. X-Transbots hasn't made all of season 1, I believe. They can start by making a huge Cybertron the size of a room. This is true. You know what? Okay, maybe speaking of season 1, all right. Maybe it is okay for me to share this. He does. I don't want to give any names in particular. Okay, I don't. But I'm thinking it is safe for me to say that he does want to redo one of the older figures from season 1, Autobots specifically. He does want to make it better. Let's put it that way. I can say that. Okay, season 1, Titan says, yeah, I love how X-Trans bots gives us bots that no one else is doing, like the Omnibots. With that DEF CON would be cool to have. Yes. Well, and that's why last year or the year before, like I told him, do Runabout and Runamuck. Nobody's done them. Nobody. And I said, yes, I know people complain about the hole in the window. I get that. I 100% get that. It was done because of engineering purposes. So there is a reason for the little hole in the window, and it was because of engineering issues. So it had to be made. I know a lot of people don't like it, and you know what? It's just the way it is. But yeah. Omnibots, I think they're awesome. You know what would be really cool? Deluxe Insecticons on top of that as well. That'd be like really awesome. Lenrod, real world scale Cybertron is the size of the moon. This is true. Yes, that would be. Or, at least bigger than New York if you go with current scale. Yeah, love the Autobots. Great idea for DEF CON. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. I'm slowly catching up with the chat. I'm getting there. Only way the 4-foot Metroplex would work in my collection is if I have him take a seat at the kitchen table. Yeah, I do. Well, it would be bigger than 4 feet. Let's put it that way. Klinkle says, I was thinking more that we already have Fansoids and Zeta Aerobots, but we don't have any Technobots from anyone. No, and you know what? That is a valid point. We technically do have Technobots. What was it? It came years ago. I think it was like Make Toys, but they did a stylized version of Technobots. So we kind of do, but they're not really scale, right? So yeah. The word is, and I am not confirming nor denying, but I do remember an interview that Bobby Skullface did with somebody. And I can't remember exactly who it was. But that person said that Keith already had CAD designs for aerial bots. But that was like years ago, right? So I'm sure by now he would want to update that. Let's see. Okay, so forefront Megatron, Cybertron would be big as the moon, blah, 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 blah. Okay, only way at forefront as having to breakfast table. Okay, 6-shot would be cool. Yes, it would. Because the only one that we got is from Fansoids, right? So I got plans. Ooh, wonder if I should share that now. No, I'm gonna share that later. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. Okay, Titan, yeah, what are you saying is that what do you wait, are you saying a company like OnlyFans should put at a bot like Galvatron, Ironhide, or Ratchet if X-Transbots announces one? No, say it ain't so. I can confirm nor deny anything. Let's see. Prom Convoy. We enjoyed the X-Transbots. Omnibots. Would XCB consider doing the Power Dashers or the Deluxe Autobots, Whirl and Roadbuster? That's a really good suggestion. I will. You know what? I'm going to take that one back to Keith. I will. That would be pretty cool. Deluxe Autobots, Whirl and Roadbuster, Power Dashers. You know what? I haven't thought about Power Dashers in ages. I'll bring that back to him. I will. Honest to God, I will. Actually, I'd like to see them explore some of the Marvel comic characters like the Wreckers. Yeah, I mean it's kind of getting there so far. I think the only one you would really need is kind of Impactor then, I guess, at this point. Let's see. Matthew says, I'm guessing Windcharger 2.0. That's a really good guess, Matthew. It's a really good guess. Cliff Jumper. No, it's definitely not Cliff Jumper. No, it's, you know what? Their Cliff Jumper ain't that bad. Whatever happened to the Masterpiece one? There was a Masterpiece one that was announced. Like, what was it, about 2 years ago? Whatever happened to that Cliff Jumper? Dang it. Okay. Oh, geez, it's pod time, but I love the Transformer stock. It's all good, Linrod. No worries. You know what? Yeah, tell King Dolphin I should be there eventually. Unless you're gonna hang out here, then not a problem. And if that's the case, then just let King Dolphin know that you're spending time here. So there you go. Robert, yeah, Twin Twist and Topspin would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. Let's see. Hold on a second. Bingo Toys is coming out with Technobots. I never heard of those guys. Certainly they're coming. Supposedly they're coming out. Third quarter. Okay. Craftsman Toys is doing Legend Scale Technobots, and I think Bingo Toys is doing MP Scale set. You know what? I have no idea who Bingo Toys is. I really honestly don't. King Dolphin TV. Speak of the devil. Oh my gosh. Okay. See, and Lenrod just like, oh, damn, it's almost time. How? King Dolphin TV. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, Raymond. Okay, so chat, King Dolphin TV, sci-fi author of the Dolphin Wars, and eventually, once my comic art gets up to snuff, I will be doing a prequel comic of the Dolphin Wars. So if you want to check him out, go check out his YouTube channel. It's good, wholesome fun. He's done 3 books that are out now of King Dolphin, the Dolphin Wars. And if you want to know why it's titled The Dolphin Wars, then you just have to read his book. So thanks, man, for dropping on by. I really honestly appreciate it. Okay, I broke my Windcharger's leg. Oh, dude, really? Dang. Well, then, let's hope a Windcharger 2.0 is on the books. Hint, hint. Okay. Clinkle, I know what characters I'm really needing now. Twin Twist and Topspin. Okay, then I will definitely mention that to him. Let's see. McAdam's Oil House owner would be cool. Get a bar set to go with him. Actually, that kind of would be cool. Trying to dual wield, but it's getting touched to stay focused. Okay. Oh man, I'll send you a link to Bingo Toys Technobots. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Because no, honestly, I never heard of them. I think Bingo Toys is just a farmer and his dog. Oh my god, Rob, that is such a bad joke. Jeez. Oh my god,
you
dude.
gotta do better, Senator.
Man, that is such a cheesy dad joke. God. Okay, I'm gonna head over there. Catch y'all later. All right, Lenrod. Hey, not a problem, dude. Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, is Bumblebee too hot of a target? I wonder why no third party has dropped one. That's a good question. I haven't the faintest idea. I don't know. I really honestly don't know. I mean, yeah, they did Wind Charger, so why not that? Uh, God, yes, corn. Okay, so yeah, if so basically I'm answering questions anyway already. I'm kind of trying to answer some. Yeah, so Keith does have uh um things on the go. Their Galvatron, he is retooling, he is making it better. Um yeah, other combiners are on the horizon. We are researching stuff. Um, oh boy, what else can I say? Yeah, the CAD drawings we've seen from for the Decepticon Target Masters are really looking amazing. Look forward to seeing Trigger Happy. No doubt. You will see more. I guarantee it. You definitely will see more. Bingham made a stylized Windblade and some of the Bumblebee movie characters. Ooh, sweet. Nice. Rumor is Fans Toys is working with Bingo Toys. Not sure if that's true or not. I don't know about that. They seem to keep themselves. I mean, I guess all of this is. Okay, here's a good question. Is Zoosaurus planned for release this year? Okay, Prom Convoy. I think I asked him recently about that. I think he's still scheduled for this year. I'm not precisely sure when. But you know what, dude? I really want to see him. I really do, and he will be big. I did get him to scale, so he should scale up very properly with the Simba Star Saber combination. He should scale up brilliantly with that. So just to let you know. What other hints can I leave you with? Okay, couple of weeks ago, he did ask me if MP10, MP-44 Convoy, if he was like 13 centimeters in height. So I think he said 13 centimeters. 13? No. If such and such figure was big, how big would X figure be? And it was huge. It was big. Just as we're talking about that Metroplex. So just to let you know, plans are being made. Let's go along with something along those lines. The upgrading Megatron. No, there is no Apollyon 2.0. I think somebody asked me once. I believe I asked them, and I don't think there is going to be plans for that. Who will get finished first, Constructicons or Protectobots? I'm thinking Protectobots will get finished first. What is this? Message failed to send. Try again. Oh, that's from the wife. Oops. Oh my. Okay. I might be in trouble. Yay. Let's put it this way. Other Target Masters are coming. That is definitely for sure. Obviously, you guys know that's happening. Obviously, because you're now starting to see pictures of prototypes of like Misfire and others of the sorts. So I can tell you this much, that I did go through the 3 episodes of season 4 that I did, but obviously I go a little bit further and I cover the Japanese series as well. So just to let you know that kind of stuff, I do that. And because I just find the Japanese series a lot more fulfilling, a lot more fun, and it's got those the extra stuff in there that that you would have in a figure. That's what we're talking about. Like again, it all comes down to like accessories, right? Guns and swords and all that kind of stuff, right? That's why that's fun. Klinkle, okay, and the third Omnibot is coming out when? I do believe it. Hopefully, hopefully this year. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I'm thinking somewhere maybe around possibly summertime, if not fall, but I will double check on you. So again, please hit the like button and subscribe because it really helps me out, and that's way I can get news out to you guys quicker and sooner. Yes, Japanese Headmasters was good. Yes, it was. Let's see. Since God Jinrai is finished with God Bomber, any thoughts of an Overlord or a Black Zarek figure? I have thoughts of an Overlord or Black Zarek figure. One of these things is not like the other. If not Black Zarek, who else could fill the void? The characters look so much nicer in animation on the Japanese series as well. Yeah, because that's the thing about Japan. Whether it's their anime or their manga, they're faithful to the source material. And again, it's something that you really don't see now in North America with their comics and their movies and stuff like that. It's like they totally ignore everything that comes before. And and that's the one thing that I do like about the Japanese series is that they do in a way honor everything that kind of came before, and that's why I like it a lot more. And actually, this does raise a question I have. Oh, really? Does it really, Klinkle? So, I I'm so pleased to hear that now. So yeah. So if okay, so Klinkle, if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Otherwise, seeing how we're a little over 3.5 hours, wow. Actually, we did pretty good today. It's not too bad. Then I just might have to call this a wrap, and I hope you guys had fun. Let's see. Okay, pre-orders are great, and estimate ETAs getting banded about, but they're not cheap. And it's a task to budget for these days. Yes, you know what? I do agree with you. Especially in this day and age where money is really tight, you kind of do want to plan these things out. You really do. Because you want to know exactly what figure you want to get, right? And what you're going to spend your money on, right? So, no, I will. Like I said, just subscribe, keep track of the channel, and I will try to have news out for you. So is what I can tell. Hopefully you're not in too much trouble with the wife. Dude, I'm always in trouble with the wife, it seems like. Oh man. No, I'm not always in trouble. Maybe 50% of the time. Thank you for the info, COC. It was insightful. Well, hey man, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. Just subscribe and we have fun on this channel. We're not the same dreary old, complain about this and that. And and I'm not saying everybody does it on YouTube, but I believe this channel should just be fun. And everybody should just have a good time, right? Because life's too short. And Andreas Ortega, dude, I still love that name. What about a good Bumblebee? Yeah, there's not a lot of third-party Bumblebees out there. I mean, let's put it this way. Yeah, if X Transbots can do a cliff jumper, why not a Bumblebee? I mean, Takara Tommy already did two. Two. So yeah. Let's let third party do a Bumblebee. Let's see what happens. Is there a way this can be improved? I will talk to Keith about it. Because I know a lot of figures are planned and then they get delayed. And they say they're coming out and then people are waiting for years. And I know to a lot of people that's very frustrating. Because when it finally does come out and then you're kind of caught unawares, it's like, oh crap, now we got to get the money together to get this figure. And I thought it was just going to be delayed like even further. And I you know what, dude, I 100% understand completely where you're coming from on that. I do. So you know what, I will ask Keith to let's make definite plans and let's try to see if for the fans with everybody's wallet, let's try to kind of accommodate that if we can, because I imagine that would really help a lot of you guys out. If that's what I'm getting your meaning from. So yeah, you know what, for you, I'll do that. Actually, because they probably make a Dion out of a Ryan Pax mold. Yeah, they probably could. That'd be nice. I'd be okay with that. And Titan Avast, thanks for showing the booty. I mean the bot. And there you go. For easy poopins, for Scrapper, there's the exit shoot out of his booty. All for you there, Titan. Great to make your acquaintance. Yes, and folks, please like and subscribe, share the stream. CRC is a great guy and he does a wonderful job. I try, dude. I really honestly do. So there you go. Dreadwing and Darkwing would be cool. Last I heard, and I think it's okay to share this. Yes, Keith does want to put those out. I believe he might want to put them out under the KFC label. And he is doing a little bit of retooling on that, as far as I remember. So, hopefully that's the I got that story right. Titan, yeah, great job in the stream, CRC. Thank you very much, Titan. I really honestly do appreciate that. I do. So anyway, so that's it for Grambite, aka Scrapper. Yeah. I tried to show you the little ins and outs of this figure. Charlie, thank you very much. I really do honestly appreciate you guys dropping on in, and and I do really honestly hope that you do like and subscribe and have fun in this channel, because we do try to do fun stuff. Let's see, and Clickle, yeah, that scene from The Simpsons comes to mind. Yes, it does, dude. I remember that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so if you can, please like and subscribe. I will take this video back to Keith so he can watch it, so we can go over it. So again, yes, just to go over, watch the tabs in the back, okay? The smokestacks in the inside, because remember, we gotta, I'm just going over quick. We you gotta flip this around. So remember the smokestacks and stuff like that. Hopefully they don't fall out on you. All right, just watch out for that. If you can, go ahead, take a little bit of super glue, glue them in. Boom, done. You're good. You're golden. Toes diecast, legs diecast, chest diecast. The assembly here for the bucket diecast. You got the seat. You have the little, remember that little detail, the little levers and stuff like that in the cab. You got that, so that's fun. Let's see. Not that you should be worried, because it looks like it's pretty good here. That tab right there, and what was the other one? Along the bucket. Yeah, this one right here. Sir, was it there? It was there somewhere, ready for. Oh, now there it is. There it is. That little tab right there. Okay. Sorry, it doesn't really show up great on screen, but remember that tab's into there. So remember that. Watch out for that, just in case, because I don't want anybody, ruining their figure. What was the other thing? Oh yes, that's right. So these here also, remember, these feel like die cast. And remember, when you're putting it out from, say, if you want to go back from feet mode into bot mode, for me, it was a real pain in the ass to pull these out, and I hurt my finger. You know what? Hey, and I'm going to mention this. For the diecast, for the green diecast, because I've transformed this now like 3 times. You know what? I didn't see any paint chipping. There was no paint chipping. So you know what? That's an added bonus. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Are the pin joints tight? You know what? Yeah, remarkably well. Charlie, thank you for asking. They are. They you know what? They really, really, honest to God, are. None of them felt loose, and they really do peg in well. At least for me, on my figure, they did. So, hopefully it should be the same for you. Let's see. Yeah. So, again, you got the waist swivel. You got, you can do the pelvis kind of thing. And the paint job is brilliant. I love it. Yeah, I did the Pantone work on this. I think the colors match perfectly. And again, because it's either the camera or whatever, the purple is beautiful on this. It's great. Painted shiny eyes. Be careful of the plastic right here, because yes, it is thin, but it's not like, snap kind of thin. It's good quality plastic. You just be careful of the thin areas. And Prime Car, yeah, thank you. Really enjoyed the screening, Grand Bright. Appreciate all the info. Yeah, no problem, dude. So, because like I told him, like I told Keith, if there is anything seriously wrong, I will point it out, and I will tell people, because, honesty is the best policy, when it comes to stuff like that, right? So, yeah, and again, just to go over again, on the cab, on the whole assembly right here, yeah, it does look thin. Just wiggle them out. You want to go ahead and do that. So don't just yank them out. Don't just pull this whole thing out. Don't do that. Just nice and gentle. Be gentle with your figures. Nice and gentle. Just pull it out. Back cleans up very nicely. Yeah, you should be good to go. So, oh yes. And the wheels, the rims, they're die cast. Remember that. And again, trumpet, the end comes off, so you don't want to lose that. So be careful of that. And yeah, that's in a nutshell. That's X-Transbot's Scrapper. And you know what? If I had to give it a grade, the grade would be this. That's exactly what I think of this figure. It's really good. And again, like long haul, I was very pleasantly surprised when that came out. It does not feel like a run of the mill X-Transbots figure. It does feel like a quality figure. And if you're gonna go get one, you I would go ahead and I would go ahead and definitely recommend.
I have a mighty need.
Go ahead and get this figure. Go and have fun with this figure. So, and yeah, 8 Energon cubes Shockwave says it's 8 energon cubes out of 10. So go ahead and get yourself a X-Transbots ground bite. You will be pleasantly surprised. Never too old for Lego. I like that name. I love that name. I have about 4,000 Transformers. I'm waiting for my Metroplex to come in over 4 feet tall. Dude, damn. That's a lot of Transformers. And welcome to the channel. We were we were just about to end. But you know what? Listen, never too old for Lego. I'm not saying this to boast whatsoever. Believe it or not, because my mom's from Germany, my dad's from Austria, and all of my extended family is over in Germany. Before Lego even showed up in Canada, my brother and I, we had Lego. We were like one of the first kids in Canada to have Lego. So no word of a lie, honest to God. So my Transformers channel is Freakenstein 1984. Dude, I will check that out. I 100% will. And there you go. And just so I don't forget, that's why it's on screen. So, guys, yeah, you know what? almost going to 4 hours, 3 hours, 45 minutes. So anyway, and hey, I'm Canadian too. There you go. Right on. Not a Canadian. Yeah. I'm in Alberta. I'm in the Texas of Canada. There you go. Now you know. Team Canada, exactly. So listen, guys, thank you very much. Never too old for Lego. Thank you for coming in just in the nick of time. Catch us on the rewind. It is a fun chat. If you're gonna get this figure, I do point out everything that you should watch out for, show you how to transform it, what it looks like in his leg mode. It's got a good heft to it. It really honestly does. And that ratchet in the leg, it really does. It does hold itself together very, very well. Yes, you'll be American soon. I don't doubt it. Oh man. Windsor, not with okay, I get you. So, but no, guys, thank you very much for participating. Please leave a like. I really do appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, do all the things that other YouTubers say that you can do. And go ahead and the support the channel. If you want to leave a super chat, I think we had one super chat. Oh yeah, Wes Cagle. That's right. He's been a member for 12 months. Thank you, Wes Cagle. Come on back. I do have a member video that I put up on Saturday afternoons that becomes public on a Sunday. Hopefully it's your cup of tea. It's not your run-of-the-mill kind of study video. It's a little bit different, but that's okay. Tuesdays, for all you new guys, on Tuesdays, we have a show at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 3 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Atlantic, 12 noon Pacific on Titillating Tuesdays. So we go over everything that's in the news of comic books and movies and TV shows and games and stuff like that. And we point out all the fun foibles of things that they're not doing or that they should be doing. It's fun that way. Let's see. And, I do come out with videos pointing out it's not just bad news all the time, because I do like to point out a lot of the good news that's out there too. And on top of that, we end off the week with Frantic Fridays. So we have any fun commercials in between segments, and on Fridays especially, we have a cartoon where we like to punch in for the weekend and end off the show with a laugh. What do we got? P.S. My brother is a comic book artist, works for Upper Deck and Marvel and DC. Really? Oh, that's very interesting. Wow, you're like the third. you're not the comic book artist, your brother is, but you know what? It's nice making connections. Yeah, well, awesome, dude. I will definitely, I will for sure definitely check your stuff out, dude. Duke Comic Art on all platforms. Oh, like even on X. Right on, man. I will definitely try to look you up. Once I am once I am not busy. Yeah, so like I said, because we did have a comic book artist in as well, Al Nickerson. If you want the links to his books are if you check out like the other live shows that we've done, links are there. Go ahead and check him out. His comic is nice and fun. We also do promote Flip City Magazine. They're kind of like the Mad Magazine or the Crack Magazine of this new day and age. So they make fun of everybody and everyone in that nice, fun Mad Magazine kind of satirical way. Go check them out on the other shows that we have. So so to all of you guys out there, thank you very much for dropping in. Go ahead, get yourself this figure. It is a good figure. It really does honestly feel good. And to have this in hand. So to all of you out there, really appreciate you guys dropping on by. And let's see, Star Wars needs a what if show. You know what? That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I did like Star Wars Visions. Anyway, gonna get into another tangent there because I gotta get going. I gotta get stuff done. To all you guys that came on by, all you new guys, yes, really appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button. Go ahead and do that, and I will end my ramblings like the madman that I generally am. And I will just tell you guys, have the rest fun of your weekend. I will hopefully see you soon on a Tuesday. And again, like we'd like to end off the show with out there. This is what we said.
Excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!